playing anything today. Just hey Dan. We're vibing. I want to eat dinner and drink some wine, so we're gonna watch some spooky stuff. Spooky. We're gonna do these two, I think. Well, actually, we can probably do all three of them. Really, truthfully. Obviously, we're getting our videos from Nuke's Top 5. Love this guy. Great job. I'm doing weird Dan. Okay, we're gonna start with, I guess, no sleep videos. So.
I love Roblox.
No, no Roblox. Go away. I don't want to hear it. I don't like you. Okay. Sorry.
In Florida, young mom Haley Kinney is woken up by her 3-year-old son who says he's seeing something in their house. As he keeps insisting there's a presence in the bedroom, Haley starts recording to document the strange moment. She ends up catching something truly disturbing.
Starting off with robot tears, yeah. Kind of missing videos. I don't know. I feel kind of bad for that baby.
Baby, there's nothing in here. There's nothing in here. Okay, I don't see
what? Show us what's on the other side of the thing, because you might have something Halloween in there. Okay. There ain't none there. Kid's scared of the wall. Oh, it's the mirror. He's freaked out by the mirror. You don't understand it.
As the toddler points
throw the whole mirror away.
Corner of the room, a few bizarre things happen
Hi,
that
Dad.
need to be broken down. First off, there's a strange, unexplained growl.
How's everyone doing today?
From somewhere nearby.
What is it?
Sounded like it was the kid. What do you mean?
Next, as the boy points at the corner, something in the shadows quickly pops out twice before pulling back into the darkness. The boy's arm doesn't match the shadow's movement, so that's not his reflection. Haley says she has no idea what her son saw that night, and she didn't even notice the strange things that she had captured on camera until later. But what was her son seeing in that dark corner? Paul Gorton is relaxing at home one day with his son
Eldritch
Charlie,
horror.
when suddenly things
There's
start
meows
to
in their
get
walls.
a little spooky.
God, not the walls, Dan.
There's a scary boy where?
Where? Move?
What do you mean? What, are you doing pretend? Yeah, you're just playing pretend, aren't you? Do you want to show me?
Yeah, please show me. I also go into people who owe me money's walls.
Come on.
I don't think anyone owes me money right now, though. So, yeah.
Where? Where? In there? In there? Okay, get ready, Charlie. No scary boy. No, there's nothing there, mate. Do you want me to go in? Look. There's absolutely nothing in here. You've got nothing to be scared about. I've absolutely myself. There's nothing to be scared about. There's nothing here. That's just the bathroom. Nothing there, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. That's just the shower.
Beautiful shower.
Never been more scared in my entire life.
Bro's like, I am dookie and into my pants right now.
See, told you. Nothing there, mate. Perfect. Come on. Don't be silly.
Charlie seems to be genuinely upset, repeating "scary boy."
Good dad, though. Good dad.
When Paul asked where the
saying,
boy
"Yeah, there's nothing there." I'm crapping myself. Like he's telling the camera that he's scared, but not his kid.
It completely freaks Paul out.
Instead of going,
Charlie has seen someone
like some of these parents on here.
That Paul can't. You decide. Nathan in Iowa says his little girl has a playroom.
Every time,
in
like,
basement,
I see a kid that's scared,
he's
like in my
hearing
family,
strange sounds
I'm like,
there,
dude, I'm the
even when
scariest
no one
thing in
else
this
is
house.
home.
Don't worry about it.
He says that sometimes it sounds like footsteps climbing up the basement stairs. So one day, Nathan hears some noise and decides to go down to film.
I want your wallpaper. Not that one. I like the other one. Shut that door. What are you doing? Shut that door. That's scary down there. Why would you put your kid in the basement? Basement child. What toys are those, dude? Just random ones? I don't recognize any of them. That one looks like a bunny. Lots of princess dresses. Why'd you put your kid in the basement? Is that like their playroom or something? I wouldn't turn my back on it. I'd back out of there very slowly. Good children basement time.
Oh my.
I'd throw the kid. I would throw that child.
How are you?
I got you good.
Oh,
Yeah, you
yes,
did.
you did. Oh, you got my heart good.
Imagine being able to
No,
build an
I
app
don't
with
want to
your
build
name
an
on
app.
it
I don't
just
want to
by
build an
thinking
app.
about it.
Leave me alone. No. Throw that child. You get no more basement time. You're a bad noodle. You're grounded from the basement. I know. Made you call the cops. You almost called the cops. Where's my child? Hee hee, I'm in here. Lol. Why are we looking back down there? I wouldn't know none of them.
Nathan gets a little jump scare
I
from
was about to
his
take a
own daughter,
bite of
but
my
otherwise
food and the
everything
ball
seems
moved and
normal.
I just went
But then,
like, oh my
down the
god!
basement stairs, a large ball suddenly flies toward him as if it was thrown by some invisible force.
Nah, shut that
Since
door.
that day, the family has moved the little girl's playroom upstairs, and now they all try to avoid the basement as much as possible. Safe at home.
Bro, get an
scary as
exorcist.
hell.
What do you mean?
So first, let me note, in accordance with YouTube community guidelines, no one in the following clips were hurt in any way. So, Caroline Sasaki had just moved into her new home in Honolulu, Hawaii with her family a week earlier.
Beautiful home.
One night, she's walking casually through her living room when this happens.
What was that?
Whoa, rock fell out. Oh.
She was so lucky. She almost died.
A massive 5x5 foot boulder crashes straight through her wall, missing her by inches and
boulder.
keeps going, smashing through the garage, hitting their car, and plowing into the bedroom. Carolyn breaks down crying in shock, but somehow she's completely unharmed. No scratches, no bruises, nothing.
Basically, I'm in shock. I refuse to look at the video, so I'm not sure as how close, but everybody's telling me, I'm lucky and, being,
Oh my god.
God is with me. And yeah, I'm thankful.
So yeah, the bad news is their new home is kinda wrecked. The good news is Caroline just dodged what would have been almost certain death by boulder
Yeah.
in her living room. Next up, Twitch streamer CrispyMate is streaming live late one night from his home in North Carolina when something happens that shocks him to his core.
What is this?
Better? I thought so. Okay, well, I mean, obviously it's running less at the moment, so it's gonna be better. Might.
What was that?
Bro, I just got struck by lightning. I'm gonna stop stream. Oh my god.
But I'd be gone. Like, what do you
Out of
mean?
nowhere, a bolt of lightning strikes his house and travels straight through his computer and earbuds. He gets hit midstream, jolted by a shock right to the noggin. He says it hurt, but luckily the lightning only gave him a light shock and no serious injuries.
The gamer, who goes by the username CrispyMate, says he was wearing earbuds partially made out of metal when lightning struck on July 19th outside his Wake County home. The shock inside caught on camera.
When you watch the video back, I mean, what did you think?
Yeah, when I watch it back, I'm just very surprised. If you were to take like a gum strip gag toy and just pull it, and you get that little zap, I got both the sensations, then all my vision went white, and then I bolted.
WRAL meteorologist Amy Wilmeth says lightning can travel through pipes and electrical wires.
You don't want to be attached
You get
to
free money.
any kind of device that's attached to a light socket or an electrical socket. Headphones connected to a device that's
why you have
plugged
a surge
into a
protector.
wall. That's certainly a danger in an electrical storm.
So, new fear unlocked. Getting struck by lightning while relaxing at home playing video games. Bag of terror. A construction worker and his boss are remodeling an abandoned house when things start to get really weird.
Gente, aquí estamos. Ahora vamos para este cuarto que llevo rato escuchando cantazos y eso. Uy. Hay algo que está sonando por ahí, brother. Joder, ¿qué fue eso? Compi. No, papá. No, chacho. Hay algo que está... Compi. Mira, tú escuchas eso, ¿verdad?
It's always when you start remodeling in them.
Yo estoy asustado ya, compi. Hay algo que lleva rato sonando allá adentro y de momento, ¡pam!, dieron un cantazo.
Ya te digo que tú eres de estos que son cobardes, que te imaginas cosas.
Bro, like, I'm in a new place, okay? And
y llevo rato escuchando cantar y pensaba que eras tú y cuando
my cat last night.
Estabas ahí
so like I heard
cositas.
like a lot of running around up and down my hall, and I like got so freaked out, and I go out with like a knife in my hallway, and it's my cat just having zoomies, and I'm like, bruh, thought it was demons. Was not demons. Was my cat.
¿Tú escuchando eso? Por eso, yo creo que yo desde lejos, yo, si acaso. Sí, estoy temblando, compi, yo no sé qué vaya. Cuidado, compi, que si yo algo estaba cogiendo, tú sabes cómo es esto. Oh.
My internet's being funky. It's been off and on. I hope it doesn't mess up stream today. I'd really like it if I could just do it normally. F new Wi-Fi company. She likes the new blades. She has zoomies. Yeah. That's about right. I'm just freezing, man. It's like so much colder here than my other place. Freezing.
Sigue sonando solo. Oh, y se mueve y todo.
Gonna have to like wear a coat when I stream now.
Ay, compi.
Picked a great name.
I don't care! I don't want to hear about the memes! Stupid. Should have called me on something terrorized by the door banging all night. Oh, man. We just talk. I swear there's demons! It's just your door and my cat. Demons! Oh, that's creepy.
Se movió.
What the frick?
Se está moviendo, compi, ¿oíste?
What are you doing?
No, si aquí no hay viento, compi. Muñeco feo. Mira para allá.
While working alone inside, the worker hears the eerie tune of It's a Small World coming from a room. There's a sudden loud bang,
not
so
the
he fetches
small
his boss, and
world.
together they follow the creepy melody to a closet. Inside, they find a doll hanging upside down in what might be the creepiest plushie ever. It has an actual full-on baby printed on it. As they poke around the closet,
my dog just
twitches
walked in here.
and suddenly just launches at them.
Hi, buddy.
But is this a real paranormal encounter in an abandoned house?
Good boy.
Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. It's cold outside, but you can keep warm in some all-new Nuke Stop Live merch.
Cold.
Now, of course, we have t-shirts, hoodies, and coffee mugs. But we also have blankets, pillows, and long sleeves. We even get stockings and wrapping paper.
What? Nuke Stop
Anyway,
5
shipping
wrapping
stream is sure to order by
paper?
December
Please
10th
wrap
to
my
get
stuff
delivery
in
before
that.
Christmas. Go to
Yes!
to shop now.
Nuke Stop 5 wrapping paper.
Feel like it? Maybe after the
love
video.
it.
Front porch friends.
Forget the gifts.
family is
Give me a
relaxing on
freaking
their
Nuke
front
Stop
porch,
5
enjoying the
wrapping
evening.
paper.
Something unusual
Wrapping paper.
catches their eye. A young man walks
Let's
past
fish
on the
extract.
sidewalk, but the family says he, quote, didn't look real at all.
What do you
which
mean?
freaks them out enough to check their security footage. What they find is
Oh
very
yeah, bad
strange.
winter, definitely. It's already freezing. Terrible, terrible weather. Oh. Looks like your camera's glitching, my guy. Because they're pointing at him, they see him,
And
so
yeah,
it's like...
the footage is very bizarre. The man looks like he stepped right out of the 1920s. He's wearing an old-fashioned suit and a fedora. He looks almost like a projection, and the cars behind him seem to show right through his body. The family says they were understandably very freaked out, but they say they never saw this man again.
Well, he might have just walked there
Kyla
once.
from
He was on a
Oklahoma
job
says that she
interview,
was
and y'all
hanging out
are
on her
dissing his
porch with
fit.
three
He got
friends
from a
after
thrift
long
store.
night shift. It's
Or
around
his
4
grandpa.
a.m. when something happens that creeps them out.
Inside, here we go. Here we go. I'm not worried. He's gonna grab his keys and you're gonna have to leave me.
This is why I don't want a Ring doorbell. They all got up and went inside.
The group hears someone whisper, "Hey, hey, hey." Kayla says the voice seemed to come from an empty abandoned shed next door. Everyone is freaked out and they jump up and hurry inside. Even creepier, when viewers watch the video, they notice something else.
What?
A faint whisper seems to tell one guy, "Shut the door."
Might have been the guy inside.
Kyla says that strange things happen around her house all the time, but this is the first time that anything has been caught on camera. Tales of terror. In these next few clips, we'll see dogs reacting to the supernatural. Now, to me, pets reacting to the paranormal always seems a little more believable. Because, well, how do you fake a scared dog? And a lot of people believe that dogs can see things that we can't.
Probably because their vision's different.
First up, unfortunately this clip was posted without a source, but the story goes that a young woman named Sarah had just moved into a new house. Ever since the move, she's been hearing strange noises, and her yellow lab has been acting terrified of certain rooms. One day, the dog refuses to go down the hallway, so Sarah starts recording. What she captures is unnerving.
He just keeps staring down the hall like he sees someone. Oh. What was that?
Now, unless your screen is really dark, you probably don't need me to ask, did you see it? Because some dark, misshapen thing seems to twitch and move at the end of the hall before vanishing into thin air.
It doesn't look like it
Sarah's so
vanished
freaked
in
out
thin
that
air.
she
It looks
stops
like it started
recording, and the
coming
clip
down the
ends
hallway.
there. Without a
Starts
source,
getting
we're left
bigger.
to wonder what became of Sarah and her dog, and what might still be lurking in that hallway. Next up, Reddit user Kitten Catastro says her friend got a motion alert from her living room at around 2 a.m. And what the camera caught is strange.
Why are there dogs
Build
here?
a website.
Oh, I don't want to build a website. Stop telling me what to do. Stop it. Doggy, woke up. Also, I think people forget that their dogs are like super good at hearing. So if something's going on outside, they're gonna get up and freak out. Like if there's a squirrel on your windowsill, they're gonna go, "Ah!" So that black figure though, I got none for that.
On the right side of the frame, a hazy white form seems to float toward the little dog, who clearly wants nothing to do with it. But then, watch closely as he moves toward the kitchen. Another faint mist seems to glide by, and that's when the doggy is done. But what do you think made the dog decide to exit stage right?
There was.
Let me know.
It's not just
Reddit
that though.
user
There was like glares, so I'm
SageMan123
thinking
says
something
that
metal
after
is
his
moving
friend moved
outside,
into
like
an
wind
old
chimes or
house with
something.
his little Boston
That
Terrier
one's
Mix
explainable.
Jackson, things quickly started to get weird. There were odd noises, objects moved on their own, and the dog began flat out avoiding certain areas in the
Because
house.
they don't want to. They want to
One
catch
day, the
people
owner
stealing.
notices the dog staring
live in a
into
high crime
closet
area.
and decides to start filming. What he captures is truly chilling.
Jackson is like laser ass focused on this right now. He won't. Like, you alright? Mm-hmm. I know.
No, I'm scared.
I think something's wrong. I don't know. I hear noises, but I'm not even sure. Are you f***ing kidding me right now?
Move.
What's wrong with you?
Time to move. Borf, 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 borf,
What's
borf,
wrong?
borf, borf. Don't you
Jackson.
see the demons? My voice says.
What's wrong?
The voices, John. The voices. No, I would shut that door all the way and then move.
After witnessing all of that, the man says he'd had enough. Not long after this, he put the house up for sale and moved out for good. Creepy
Good
Kicks.
call.
Workers at Rock City Kicks, a shoe store in Fayetteville, Arkansas, say that weird things have been happening around the shop for a while now. But lately, it started to get a lot harder to ignore.
That's pretty easy to ignore. You just don't go over there.
The stockroom gate slams shut on its own. The employee checks it out, but he doesn't seem too concerned. But just a week later, things at the small shop take an even stranger turn. Whatever it is in the store seems to be getting bolder.
I mean, angrier. I'm like rocking in my chair right now. Bro ain't gonna buy nothing from there. He's gonna run out with that shoe on and then get tackled by security. I told you.
A shop salesman is helping a customer try on shoes when a Nike suddenly
person
launches
mad.
off the display wall and lands upright on the floor. As he bends down to grab it, the shoe
Living in
flips
the
away on
funny
its own,
undaunted probably feels
almost
like
like
the
it's being
biggest kick
yanked.
in the nuts.
And with that, both men just make a run
I
for it.
agree.
And there goes the salesman dashing past the window. So, is Rocket City Kicks haunted, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
What about Bree's
Are
other
you ready to see the
shoe?
world that you are overwhelmed with the stress of planning? What you have to
Girl,
do is
oh, that
take
ramen
all
looked
of the
good,
stress
I'm
away
not gonna
from you
lie.
and make it happen. With over 120.
I want that. I want that food. I want it.
Broadwell.
I know it's
The team from
good.
the YouTube channel 13th Floor Haunted Media Productions head out to investigate the Broadwell Funeral Home in Felicity, Ohio. It's a funeral home.
No.
So
No!
it's without saying that it has a long, dark history and a reputation for some seriously
Why would you
unsettling
buy that?
activity. For this investigation, they split
never
up.
mind.
2 investigators upstairs,
Why
2
would
in
you
the basement,
investigate that?
and absolutely
Why
no
you got a
one
VR
on the
on?
middle floor. And that is where things get weird.
This footage comes from the security cameras that were set up. As you can see, a shadow flies by quickly from
No.
left to right and disappears.
I don't see anything.
There
Oh,
were 4 of us in the building at the time.
Okay.
2 in the basement, 2 upstairs.
Okay.
This footage is from the main floor where nobody was present at 11:57 p.m.
Why?
It is the clear outline or shadow of someone. But the main question is who? Here is a freeze frame. Clearly it is the outline of a person.
One of
Probably
the stationary
a
cameras
person
on the
who's
middle
living
floor
there.
captures something
Like,
strange.
what are they called?
A
What are
dark,
they
shadowy
called?
figure gliding along from left to right before disappearing into
They
thin
live there
air.
when no one else lives
The
there, and they're not
investigators
supposed to
rewatch
live
their
there,
footage
living there
later, and
illegally.
they're shocked by what they captured. So,
They're not
is this
called
one of the
scalpers,
Broadwell
what are they
Funeral
called?
Home's former clients? Let me know what you think. Ingaka. Late one night, a security guard at an under-construction building in the
Squatters.
Philippines hears
Probably a
strange
squatter.
noises coming from the upper floors and heads up to investigate. Things quickly take a terrifying turn.
3080p, 68 FPS.
Yeah, squatters.
Parang may naglalakad. Nawala. Yun. Saan na yun?
Funeral homes are very haunted. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. heck's this guy doing? Nah, run, bro. Nah, cause now you messing with other. Now you messing with urban legends,
strange
bro.
whispering, a croaking voice that urges him in Tagalog to "Hoy, mag-ingat ka," or in English, "Hey, be careful." The guard says that in the room he entered, a semi-transparent little girl appeared in the dark and started wailing and sobbing. But she isn't visible in his footage. But we can hear her sobbing as he runs from the room in terror. A few days later, the guard claims that he saw the little girl again in another dark room of the building. He managed to quickly grab his phone and snap this picture.
No.
Scurry videos. So these are the videos that I happened upon that are weird or funny or just odd. First up, this one was a toss-up as to whether it should be in the regular list or in the weird videos. But here we are. So someone is at a graveyard and they see this. Now, one thing to notice about this video is that
Harris
all
knows
the other
the
gravestones
turkeys
have snow around them. But these turkeys have been doing their creepy little turkey ritual, or whatever this is,
turkey
for
ritual.
so long that they've actually
They're
worn
trying to
through
bring
the snow
Harris
around
back.
this tombstone. So I don't know what the hell is happening here. But if you know, put it in the comments. Next up, last month was Halloween and people got festive and scared the shit out of each other. Sometimes by accident.
Like literally, that shit it's you can't do that in October to somebody. Like that is scary as like literally, a Quaker standing at the door in October.
And the viewer replied back with this. That is terrifying. Next, another video in the kinda late Halloween spirit. I give you the creepiest Halloween decoration that I have ever seen.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kick it. Oh, you control it remotely.
That works great.
I'd kick that.
And that's all for this week. By the way, today marks the 10-year anniversary of the Nukestop 5 channel. And I once read that if you do something for 10 years, you are officially an expert. So I am now a scary video expert. Thank you. You're welcome. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Ew.
And thanks for 10 great years. I'll see you next week.
Alright, this was the next one.
Get all the perks with a PF Black Card for $1 down and $24.99 a month. Deal ends Friday, December 5th.
Welcome to the mistletoe. Thanks so much. Have a great holiday. Every charming little town has a dark underbelly if you know what to look for.
Oh god, the Hallmark movies. The Hallmark movies!
Now, despite the name of this video,
It's
I
that
will never
time of
tell you
year.
that these are 100% quote real ghost videos. But they are the
Guys,
most
should we watch
convincing,
Hallmark
most
movies on
compelling,
stream?
and hardest to
Are they
explain
copyrighted? They're
paranormal
probably
videos that
copyrighted.
I've seen in the last 10 years of doing this channel. But as always, you decide. The Highway
Should we watch
5
Hallmark
Ghost
movies
Girl.
in the server?
This
Discord
next
server.
video, posted to Reddit by Little
feel like
Goth
that's more
Doll,
legal.
was recorded from
Maybe
a
not.
monitor,
I
then
don't
screen
know.
capped on a phone before it finally made its way to
I'll
the
look it up.
internet. So
I'll look
it's
into
a
it. We're not
bit
doing anything
potato
illegal.
Quality. Nevertheless, the video is chilling. It was pulled from the dashcam feed of two truck
Server
drivers
midnight.
after a frightening incident.
For Christmas.
So, one night, two truck drivers
For
are driving
Christmas,
on
we
Highway
like
5
Hallmark
in
movies.
Lynn, Alabama, when they get the scare of a lifetime.
Oh yeah, I gotta get up my Crema VTuber for tomorrow. Ooh. That's a person.
The panic-stricken truck drivers believe that they have just run over a young girl. They pull over and call 911. But when they check the highway and the surrounding area along with arriving police, they don't find
There's nothing.
anything.
She's stuck under the car
or
and
anyone.
stitched.
There's just no one there. After the truck drivers request a viewing of the footage recorded that night on Highway 5, they are shocked. just as they thought. There is in fact a girl in a long dress walking across the road, seemingly getting hit by their truck. The two guys later find out that there's a well-known ghost story about this road, Highway 5 in Lynn, Alabama. The story goes that 10 years ago on a rainy night, a teenage girl on her way home from her high school prom lost her life on the road after being hit by an 18-wheeler. So could it be that these truck drivers captured the prom dress ghost of Highway 5? Either way, their reactions say that they saw the truck hit something. But as always, you decide.
Well, you would have felt it, dude. Like, you would have felt it under your
The
car.
feline Grim Reaper. Oscar the cat was adopted by the Steerhouse Nursing Home in Rhode Island when he was just a kitten, along with 5 other cats. The idea was that the 6 cats could provide companionship and comfort for the nursing home residents. However, the staff soon noticed that Oscar was not quite as friendly as the other cats.
Oscar is not always the friendliest cat. He's not friendly to, he can be bribed like many animals, but he is not a cat that will spend quality time with residents on the ward.
But the staff did begin to notice that Oscar did show a special interest in certain patients. The cat would go into the room of particular nursing home residents and curl up at the foot of their beds. Within 2 to 4 hours, the patients would pass away.
Wow.
After the patient was deceased, Oscar would leave the room as quietly as he had entered.
He will only go and stay with patients that are about to die. He will leave rooms, for example, when patients are not close, even though we might perceive them to be close.
If Oscar was removed from a patient's room and the door was closed, he would pace outside, meowing to be let back in.
And Oscar will frantically pace outside the closed door, which that is really something to see.
Even creepier, Oscar has never been wrong.
He's been pretty accurate. I know actually of no event where he wasn't at the bedside.
Now, usually in these videos, I will ask you if you think a story is real or fake, but there's no disputing this one. It's 100% real. Oscar the cat's amazing ability to predict the demise of patients was chronicled in 2007 in the New England Journal of Medicine, after he had accurately predicted the passing of over 25 patients. Since the publishing of that article, Oscar has now predicted the passing of over 100 patients. So the real question is, how does he do it?
He's a
Is
cat.
it ESP or some supernatural ability? Is it something paranormal? You decide.
Imagine being able to build
Oh,
anything
I don't want to
just
build
by thinking
anything.
about
Leave
it.
me alone.
Neat base
I don't want to.
In the tunnel.
Oh, no,
This
not
next
a
video is
tunnel.
from
I
Nick's
hate
Top 5 viewer
tunnels.
Sophie, who sent this exclusively to me, never posted it on social media of any kind, and never even asked for credit. She says that her friend Laura recorded this in an abandoned
That's
railway
scary,
tunnel
actually.
in Hassel, Germany. The tunnel was built in 1890 and it
Like
was
they don't
used
want clout from
extensively
it.
by German troops during World War II. So, while on a weekend trip, Laura checks out the historic old abandoned rail tunnel. She's recording with her phone when she captures what is maybe one of the weirdest clips I've ever seen. Check it out.
What?
Something pale and thin can be seen rising up from the tracks in front of Laura.
Girl,
on
run.
What looks like a thin little arm. As for Laura, she gets one look at the disturbing thing and just turns and makes a run for it. Now, watching this clip over and over, I honestly have no idea what this is. It looks like maybe a hairless torso with 2 skinny arms.
The chicken.
Getting up in a very unnatural way. Maybe it's an animal, maybe it's a very weird looking person. I just don't know. So you tell me what you think this is down in the comments. someone watching
At least
over.
they were smart
And each
enough
top
to
5
leave.
viewer who wishes to remain anonymous, let's just call him or her Alex for the sake of the video. Email me about a CCTV recording captured at an undisclosed sleep lab during a sleep apnea test. Alex says that a coworker was monitoring a widowed female patient's sleep. And then this happened.
I'm going to start recording. Oh my god. I see it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yes. It's gone now.
Now, to get a better understanding of
breaking
what is
so many
going
laws
on,
by
a bit of
recording that.
explanation is necessary. So the squiggly lines that can be seen at the bottom of the screen indicate that the woman has stopped breathing during her sleep. The mysterious pale figure then appears to reach out to wake the woman, after which she begins to breathe again. Alex believes the apparition might have been the patient's deceased husband, still carefully watching over her from beyond the grave. But what do you think this strange pale shape could be? Let me know down in the comments.
I'm going to start recording. Oh my god. I see it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yes. It's gone now.
That's
The
sad.
Watts house. The strange events at the Watts family home in Colorado might be one of the most reliably documented hauntings of all time, because every piece of paranormal evidence comes from footage recorded directly by policemen on their body cams.
Frederick Police Department, anybody in the house, make yourself known!
So Shannon Watts and her daughter Bella and Cece lost their lives under absolutely horrible circumstances, all at the hands of husband and father Chris Watts.
No.
In fact, the details of the case are so grim that I'm not going to go into them here. But if you want to read the full story, you can simply Google the Watts family. In this video, 2 women from the police K-9 unit go through the Watts house to investigate the strange disappearance.
Hold on, let's see what's going on with the Watts family first. Hold on. No. Shannon and her daughters were officially declared missing after Atkinson called Watts at work, as well as Frederick Police Department. Watts left work, and when the officers arrived at the house, he gave them permission to search it. The police discovered Shannon's purse with car keys and found inside it. Said that Shannon would never leave her purse behind because her lupus medication was in it. Shannon's car was in the garage, and her wedding ring was on the couple's bed. The next day, Shannon and her daughters were officially declared missing. The next day, the police were joined by the Federal Bureau, the FBI, and the CBI. At first, Watts claimed to have no idea where his wife and children were, claiming to have seen Shannon at 5:15 a.m. the previous day when he left for work. He was having an affair when investigators went through his phone records. Watts agreed to take a polygraph and failed badly, receiving one of the lowest possible scores. He then said he would confess if allowed to speak to his father. After he did this, he admitted to strangling Shannon. He told her that he was having an affair and wanted a divorce. She went into a fit of rage, smothering the 2 girls as revenge. He then became enraged and strangled Shannon. Took their bodies to a remote storage site where he had worked. Watts revealed the police the location of the bodies on August 16th. They were property of his former employer, Anacardo Petroleum. Watts was fired after his arrest on August 15th. Shannon and Nico were buried in a shallow grave, and the 2 girls had been hidden in oil tanks. He was charged with 5 counts of first-degree murder, received 2 counts of first-degree murder for each daughter because they were under the age of 12. and he was in position of trust. Watts was also charged with the unlawful termination of pregnancy and 3 counts of tampering with a deceased human body. He was released on a $5 million bail. He was sentenced to 5 life sentences, 3 consecutive and 2 concurrent, without the possibility of parole. He received an additional 48 years for terminating Shannon's pregnancy and 36 years for tampering with a deceased body. After sentencing, his bail was revoked. He was taken into custody in the mid-2020s. He was serving his life sentences at the Dodd Correctional Institution, a maximum security prison. In a 5-hour follow-up interview, he said he strangled Shannon after fighting about his wish to separate. While he was attempting to bring Shannon's body downstairs, the girls woke up and saw him. He smothered the girls individually with a blanket that was in his truck and disposed of the 3 bodies. They have been the subject of media accounts, which included the interviews of Shannon's parents, Frank and Sauter. So he killed all 3 of them. Shannon by strangulation and his 2 daughters by smothering them with a blanket that was in his truck. Okay, so now we know the story a little bit.
Obviously, this video was recorded before the tragic fate of Shannon and her children were known. This footage is 100% real. It is documented
before
police
they
video
knew they were
captured by
dead.
one of the investigators' body camera. So shortly after entering the house, they catch some strange video on the stairs.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Smells like cleaning.
So this is before. This is before they knew they were dead.
Many viewers believe this looks like a
She was
quick
also
glimpse
pregnant.
of a childlike apparition descending the stairs, but it could just be a video glitch. But then the policewoman begins to catch multiple strange and unusually clear EVPs on her body cam.
That was probably the last thing she said, was no.
So there's your attic access right there. So there's your attic access right there.
But strangest of all, while investigating an upstairs closet, the officers actually hear something that seems to spook them.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
The unexplained voice of a giggling child can be heard, but there's absolutely no explanation for where the sound came from. The canine officer is so spooked, she asks the other officer to check it out.
Oh my gosh.
Well, he killed all 3 of them there. 4 of them, all 4 of them there.
Go in there and step on that little blue thing and see if that's where that noise came from.
Yeah, it sounded like a kid toy.
It might. It sort of sounds like it.
Eyes up here. HBO Max is only.
Can't blame him for continuing to put it on the market. There's the spirit of 2 little girls and a mom there.
I heard it.
Did you hear it?
I did.
It sounded like a kid giggling or something, didn't it? Or a kid.
Yeah.
It did.
That was strange. Well, we'll make a note of that.
I heard it. I definitely heard the same thing you did.
Yeah, and then he just sort of turned around.
So is the Watts house haunted by the unsettled spirits of Shannon and her daughters? Or are these simply random, seemingly very clear noises? What do you think?
I think it's haunted.
It's cold outside, but you can keep warm in some all-new Nuke Stop 5 merch.
Nuke's merch!
Now, of course, we have t-shirts, hoodies, and coffee mugs. But we also have blankets, pillows, and long sleeves. We've even got stockings and wrapping paper.
Get the wrapping paper!
Shipping is free and be sure to order by December 10th to get delivery
Imagine
before
wrapping your
Christmas.
stuff in Nuke Stop
Go to
5.
nukestop5.com to shop now. Or, you know, like whenever you feel like it. Maybe after the video.
Yeah.
Guardian Angel.
Okay.
The shopkeeper in Adana, Turkey was closing up for the night, bringing in his store's produce and other items from the
Why would
sidewalk
women rape
outside
him
his
in-
store.
rape him in prison?
Little did he know that he was in imminent danger. Luckily, a very mysterious stranger was there to look out for him. Watch
You
this
messed up.
unexplained
You
clip
should have
very
expected a
closely.
divorce. You confessed it to her. You should have been ready. You should have been ready for the divorce, dude. You shouldn't have done it if you didn't want one.
Notice that the man who taps the shopkeeper's shoulder doesn't even look back or seem to see the oncoming truck. The vehicle actually turns onto the street while his back is turned.
Tam şu noktada açıldı kapağı.
Yani adamın kapağı görmüş olma ihtimali var mı?
Bence hiç zannetmiyorum. Ben sonradan gördüm bu kapağı. Zaten kamerada da gördüğü gibi.
The shopkeeper says that he looked around after the incident, but the man seemed to have mysteriously vanished. So just how did this strange man seemingly predict the accident that was about to happen and warn the shopkeeper?
Ama o adam nereden gördü arabanın kapağını, dikkat etti de bana işaret etti, o gitti. Adam sonradan da kayboldu
My
gitti yani.
question
Adam
is, how is
nereye
dude
gitti?
still alive in prison? How has no one smothered him in his
Even
sleep
if
yet?
this video was all set up and a fake, then it was amazingly well timed. But I'd love to hear any theories you guys might have, so let me know down in the comments. The Seance Witch. Paranormal investigator Brad Mack and his team are investigating a place called The Cage.
A lot of people die in
a
prison.
little
Prisons
town
are super
called St.
haunted, bro.
Osoph
I don't
in
care.
England. The site has a very dark history. Starting in the year 1582, this building was used as a prison, but not just any prison. The jail was used to confine and execute women convicted of witchcraft. Brian Mack says that during their paranormal investigation, his team heard strange footsteps and whispers. They saw lights flicker for no reason, and they even felt something bite or pinch them on several occasions. One member of their team named Vanessa was so shaken up that she absolutely refused to stay in the building after dark.
I don't blame her.
But the most bizarre incident was yet to come. Late that night, the group decided to perform a seance to contact the ghosts of the convicted women who had died there. As Brian Mack watched and recorded from another room, he saw something very strange happen to a woman in the group.
Face has completely changed. Doesn't even look like a person.
Right, Debbie, you need to come down here for a minute, please.
Who doesn't look like a person? Him?
Face has completely changed. Doesn't even look like a person.
One seance member's face actually begins to change and contort into something that can only be described as horrific. Her nose seems to grow and her mouth stretches into a bizarre inhuman grin right in front of the camera. Fearing for the woman's safety, they call down and remove her from the group. After the seance, the woman has a strange burn mark down the back of her neck, even though she had been dressed in several layers of clothing. She later said that after the incident, she experienced horrible nightmares and bizarre occurrences around her home. So was this some supernatural possession by a ghost caught on camera? Or just a trick of the light? Let me know what you think down in the comments.
I took control, went solo, and built my own online knife empire. I loved being a chef, but working in someone else's kitchen.
A whisper on the wind.
Okay.
This next clip is from Big Brother Brazil in 2004. In this video, one of the contestants named Sita is sunbathing when she suddenly hears a strange voice calling her name.
What? Girl, I don't hear nothing.
Ué, eu ouvi meu nome. Cida? Quem tá chamando? É na casa?
But no one is calling her name. In fact, she is all alone until one of her roommates walks outside.
Ah, vem cá. É você que tá chamando? É. Ai, que susto. Ainda bem que você chamou. Desculpa. Eu acho que você tá muito bem, não.
Posso ter mandado? O quê?
Eu tava aqui lavando roupa, né? Aí de repente ela levantou. Quem tá me chamando? Quem
She wasn't hanging up on her. She was sunbathing.
Quem tá me chamando? Aí, quando eu disse quem tá me chamando, aí eu chamei. Ela, oi. Ai, que bom.
Foi você que estava me chamando? Eu era? Eu não era? Ai, ela... Ai, que estranho, porque eu confundi sua voz com a voz da minha irmã. Parecia que era minha irmã que estava me chamando.
Now this is where things get very weird. The roommate says that Sita thought the voice calling her name was her sister's. Just a few minutes later, and Sita is called into the production room by the Big Brother executives. She finds out that unfortunately, her very sick sister Gloria has just passed away.
Oh no, she was saying goodbye to her.
Ela faleceu. Não, mas...
Estava preparada.
Chora também. Faz bem chorar.
Even stranger, Sita's sister passed away at almost the exact same time that Sita heard her sister's voice calling her name.
Wow.
E ontem, o que aconteceu exatamente que foi tão impressionante? Você
What is on
ouviu
your
alguém
face?
te chamando e era o quê? Meia hora, 45 minutos depois da morte da Glória. O que você ouviu?
What's drawn on her face?
Você ouviu ela te chamando?
Ouvi.
Mais de uma vez?
Muito mais.
E só dizia o seu nome?
Só meu nome. Aí eu
IRM is what I was asking her. What is that?
Aí eu fiquei procurando. Procurei as pessoas sem ninguém. A única pessoa que tava era a Thaís, lavando tênis de costas.
Now bear in mind, this was all broadcast live on Brazilian TV. So, is this proof of life after death broadcast on television? Is it proof that loved ones can contact us from beyond the grave? Or is it just a very odd coincidence? Let me know what you think. The end of the road. Popular Guatemalan news reporter Vivian Vasquez is driving in traffic on her way to work to report the early morning news. But she will never make it to the news station because Vivian herself becomes the tragic subject of the morning news when her lifeless body is discovered in a horrible car accident. Her family, co-workers, and fans are shocked and saddened when they hear of her sudden, tragic passing.
Oh, she was pretty.
Guatemalan traffic police show up on the scene and record footage of the wreckage as evidence. But after the video is released to the public, mourning viewers and fans all hear something in the footage.
Can we
that is
stop freaking
absolutely
flashing
chilling.
it? Please! Oh.
And this time, did you hear it? The anguished voice of a woman can be heard crying out in Spanish, "What did you do to me?" When watching the footage, it becomes clear that it makes no sense for anyone present at the site of the accident to be screaming, "What did you do to me?" Vivian's loyal fans believe that it was her anguished spirit crying out from beyond the grave. To this day, the Guatemalan authorities have not found the cause of Vivian's accident. Even stranger, Vivian's cell phone was never returned to her family, and no one knows why. So just what happened to Vivian Vasquez, and what are your thoughts on this bizarre and tragic recording?
Someone was jealous
Let
of
me
her
know
and killed her.
down below.
1. No setup needed. Just open your browser and start playing D&D.
Leave me alone. Let me be. I'm scared of people.
A cry for help. This video was posted to Reddit by user Unknown Truth. He says that his friend's wife had a very odd experience one day as she walked outside to do laundry. The strange incident was caught on their Ring doorbell camera.
Alright, hold up, guys. I'm gonna go grab a jacket. I'll be right back. Hey, Rogue, how are you doing? Sorry, I just came back. Went to get a jacket, and I grabbed a boba while I was up. My boba tea. So what's happening here? Oh yeah, the ring doorbell caught something weird. What is that noise? You squished the jiggly rave guy! Not the jiggly rave guy! Oh god. Was it not going away? Oh, there we go.
It's still broken. It's still there. You missed it.
The woman hears some strange voice, and it's not coming from the Ring camera speaker. In fact, she checks closely, and the voice is coming from the wall to her side. So I boosted the audio on this clip, and just take a listen.
Is this like her house, or is it like...
Some strange voice in the wall seems to be crying out for help. The woman is so freaked out that she goes inside and actually calls the police.
I looked around. I didn't see anybody out on the road or any cars or anything. So I went back to the ring video to make sure I wasn't just courageously hearing something.
Someone's living in her walls.
I can hear somebody saying something, but I can't.
Well, I posted it on there.
The police search the premises, but there's no one there, in the wall or elsewhere. So just what is this strange disembodied voice that seems to be begging for help? Let me know what you think.
How did the cops check inside her walls? I don't know.
Maybe she's more to them. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's Tourmaline? What the frick is this? Ross, get out of here. You're right. It's crazy to think that she might have neighbors. Crazy.
Ghost. Now the strangest thing about this next paranormal video might be the source, because this video was released by the actual mayor of the city of Armenia, Colombia.
Don't worry, guys, they cracked open her walls.
So the security guard in this video says that he saw a male figure
$6,000
stairs
worth of
inside
damage.
the mayor's office. He pursues the man, but the guy seems to vanish into thin air. The security guard can be seen on CCTV searching the area, but then things take a terrifying turn.
Bro looks like a Minecraft character the way he's walking. Robot. What was that? What the ghost got against the mall cop? Or whatever. What's going on?
In the video, the security guard appears to be suspiciously looking around the area, seemingly confused. Then suddenly an unseen force seems to attack the man and throw him into a banner. The guard can be seen looking around in panic with no assailant in sight. He then suffers another attack and two guards hurry over to help him. The somewhat shaken mayor of Armenia says that, quote, a bishop and other religious leaders will come to bless the mayor's offices, and that they will, quote, bring God's blessing to every corner of this workspace. Now, it seems highly doubtful that the mayor of Armenia, Colombia would suddenly release a fake ghost video. So, just what do you think happened to this security guard? Randonautica.
So I just went randonauting.
You probably already know what the app Randonautica is by now. But just in case you are a sheltered person, Randonautica is an app where you basically put in an intention, and most people will use something dark or a bit spooky, and then the app spits out random coordinates and tells you to go there and
I didn't know it's called Randonautica. I knew it was a thing though.
It's like a scavenger hunt with no prizes. But
well, there's prizes. It's just they might not be what you want them to be.
Some users swear that the Randonautica app taps into something. The universe, energy, the paranormal, some type of thing like that. They claim that they found really strange things and sometimes really scary things by following Randonautica's directions.
Sky. Oh my God.
So now let me tell you about one Randonautica exploration
Hit 'em with the
that
car.
is truly unexplainable.
They're in a car. They're
A
walking.
group
What are
of
they gonna
teens in
do?
Seattle are exploring with the Randonautica app and are directed to a location near the water on a Seattle beach. When they get there,
Oh, yeah, isn't
they
there like a
find
body in a
mysterious suitcase near the shore.
Guys, we found a suitcase at the
Yeah.
Gotta go. I'll do stuff.
Bro.
I'm so quirky.
Wait, open it.
Body.
Open it. It stinks, y'all.
It's also by the water. Might be the low tide. Oh my God, it's body prep.
Oh.
The contents inside the suitcase smell horrible, so the teens immediately call the police.
Found a suitcase on the night and upside down.
And now things get truly bizarre, because it turns out
What
this
did a
small
lady-
black suitcase contains the remains of a human body. The police investigate, and because of YouTube rules, I can't really tell you any more about that. But let me say, this incident is 100% documented. It is not a fake video. It is not an elaborate hoax. You do not get to decide. In fact, you can even look this up because this case was reported by
Fair.
multiple reliable news outlets. So you decide.
Find a black suitcase at the water's edge.
Was this random chance? Or is Randonautica
I was about to say,
just
like,
fucking
people do murder
spooky?
podcasts. You could say
You
you can say
decide.
that.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing.
Oh, these are about as credible as that AI chat app that lets you talk to Jesus. Okay, can talk to Jesus.
Hill House. The Hill House in Mineral
Oh,
Wells,
honey of
Texas
Hill House.
is said to be one of the most haunted locations in the U.S. With its 125-year dark and troubling past, that doesn't come
I've
as
listened
much
to a
of
lot of murder
surprise.
podcasts
The
on
home
YouTube. I
was
know you
once a
can talk
haven
about
for
some
illegal
gory crap on
activity.
there.
It served
Her
as a
arms were
gambling
cut
hall,
off. Her legs were cut
bootlegging
off.
operation,
Her
and
eyeballs were
even a
poked out.
brothel.
Like, come on.
It also served as a makeshift hospital for over 50 years. It is said that the haunted Hill House is inhabited by the ghosts of at least 9 people who lost their lives there. So, one night in late September, a group of friends and family rented the Hill House to just have a little fun. In fact, many of them were doubters who just wanted to prove that the so-called haunted Hill House wasn't actually haunted at all. But that's not exactly how things went down. The house is said to be haunted by one particularly violent spirit that the house's owners refer to
Like,
as
there's
Dr.
so much true
Yeager.
crime on YouTube.
One
That's
of the
not
visitors,
true.
Victoria, lays down
Pink
on
Floyd.
the bed in one of the rooms.
Hold on, wasn't she
and
from
she
earlier?
jokingly starts taunting the ghost of Dr. Yeager.
Oh my God,
It
what did we
did
learn?
not go well.
Why would you do that? What? Is her face? Oh, she got yeeted.
As you can see, she was yanked off the bed. This was not a fall. And then they ran out.
What we
We're gonna
learned?
rewind
You
that
can't
and we're gonna
taunt
show you
ghosts.
in regular screen.
I don't want to fight something that I can't. Like, I don't want something to fight me that I can't fight back. Come on now,
Something
you gotta
seems
be
to violently
respectful.
yank Victoria right off the bed as her friends look on in terror. The house has a static black and white security camera in every room, and it catches the action as Victoria is pulled off the bed and the group makes a run for it.
I can't punch
One of the
that
guys
man.
is so
I mean, I
shook,
can,
he
but
even
it
drops
takes
his
some
phone
time. I gotta
and
think of
just
a-
leaves it on the floor behind him.
This is a joke,
now,
by the way.
cut to about
Don't
an
think of
hour
dead
later,
people. Don't
around
fight
3
ghosts
a.m.,
by
a
punching
guy
their
named
body.
Drew wants to
That's
test this
horrible.
alleged paranormal activity for himself. So he enters the same room and immediately begins taunting the ghost of Dr. Yeager, saying that the spirit is a coward and that if he really
Why would
wants
you
to
do
attack
that?
someone, why doesn't he try attacking a man instead?
Look at the guy in the white hat right here, guys. Follow him.
Okay, that lady's blocking him. Move her.
All right, we're gonna pull it back.
But
Did you see
what?
he got pushed?
No.
So Drew
It looked
got
like
his
he
wish.
jumped, like you
He
saw
is
a
violently
spider and
shoved
then
by
ran.
something, and then he almost knocks down his two friends while making a mad dash from the room. It should be noted
Almost.
that
He
Drew
did
has
knock
gone
her
on
down a
record
little
as
bit.
saying that he will never set foot back inside the haunted Hill House ever again. But it gets even weirder, because as Drew and his friends run from the room, something seems to yank the door shut behind them.
I'm sick of these
If you watch
kids.
closely, you can actually see the doorknob move as if it's being pulled. So is the haunted
He's
Hill
like, I'm
House
sick of
one
these
the most
kids
haunted
bothering
places
me all
on
the
Earth?
time.
Would
God.
you go into that room and talk the spirit of Dr. Yeager?
No.
Let me know down in the comments. They live. This next bizarre video was recorded at a private party in a banquet hall in Russia.
I love
The party was
the
attended by
ice cubes.
billionaires, supermodels, and politicians. Basically, some of the most rich and powerful people in Russia. Popular Russian musician Sergei Shnorov and his band Ruble were hired to perform at the event. But something very odd happened when there was an unexpected temporary power failure in the venue.
Okay.
The video captures the bizarre glowing eyes of some of the attendees. Although the video only captures a few of them, witnesses claim that most of the people at the party had these same strange glowing eyes.
That's creepy.
Выступление, на самом деле, как выступление, но что-то случилось со светом. Прекрасный момент, он просто погас. Почему-то у большинства людей, которые были в зале,
So to
а там были люди
say,
совершенно такого
very
серьезного
wealthy,
полета,
important
стали
people,
светиться
their eyes started to
глаза.
glow.
Барабанщик у нас, собственно,
Our
выронил
drummer
палочки,
just dropped the
и
sticks, and we just
больше
stopped playing.
мы песен не играли. Было пи***ц как страшно, поэтому мы
Scary fricks, we got
оттуда.
out of
Я
there.
не помню, как мы дома
I don't
оказались.
even remember how we got.
Можешь назвать фамилию? Да чего ты? Ага.
Now, once this bit of video
Can you say their
became
names?
public, there were all
Are you
sorts of
crazy?
wild conspiracy
Like-
theories. Everything from that the Russian cultural elite were all aliens or reptilians, to even claims that they were all vampires. But the prevailing
vampires
theory
checks
was
out.
almost as bizarre. Many people
Vampires
believe
checks
that these rich and powerful people were using mysterious biological experiments to stay young.
Build a website you love.
Stop telling me
With
what to
Wix.
do. I don't want to build a
For your words.
website.
Потому что свет погас, и вдруг эти глаза светящиеся. И потом объяснили, что это какой-то эффект stem cell.
Some sort of effective stem cells. Stem cells did
So
that.
the theories on this one are divided, but pretty much
But
all
might
of the
simplify-
explanations
I don't-
offered are creepy and strange. So the question remains, what could cause a room full of the Russian elite to have eyes that glow in the dark? First ghost hunt, last ghost hunt.
I don't want to build a
Reddit user Amanda
website.
Burke and
I
her
don't know
husband were exploring the
how.
haunted Hillview Manor, an old mental
Hi,
asylum
Galad.
located
How are
in
you doing
Newcastle,
today?
Pennsylvania. Amanda says that they walked around the asylum with a tour group, checking EVP meters that were given to them by the tour guide. But she says nothing much happened. Then they began to hear an odd shuffling sound at the end of one of the halls, but they thought nothing of it. Then suddenly, from
very
the end of
happy
the
that
hall,
it's a
they
good
heard
day,
running
dude.
footsteps
I'm very
charging
happy
right
for
toward
you.
them.
Keep up the good days. Okay, what are we talking about? What? Why is dude crouched like a chicken? What are we running from?
Amanda says that the whole event was one of the scariest things she's ever experienced.
What?
Now, I should note that I don't usually show videos without some visible or audible evidence of the supernatural. But looking at the reaction of this group and seeing just how hard and painful those falls look, I think this is pretty compelling evidence that something came down that hall. Also, again, Amanda and her friends are not ghost hunters, they're not YouTubers, and they're not TikTokers. She simply posted this video to Reddit to share her strange experience.
Alright, this one's make you pee a little.
When did it start?
Okay. Oh, Ed. Oh, there's another. This one. The Conjuring Last Rites. Neat. Ed and Lorraine Warren. I recognize
the Santa
them
Maria
from the
Inn
movies.
is one of California's oldest and reportedly most haunted hotels. Guests and staff have been reporting strange activity here for decades. Objects moving on their own, unexplained voices and footsteps echoing through the halls, and doors opening and closing for no reason.
Mom, we should watch The Conjuring Last
Martha and her husband are
Rites.
staying at the Santa Maria Inn with their border collie, Oreo. They're walking down a hallway when their dog starts acting
Dog said
bit
absolutely
strange.
not. Oh, it's a border collie, I think. Okay, it's a bench. What do you mean no?
There's somebody sitting there.
That looks like a church bench.
That's alright.
Come ears, they did wobble. I love it now.
Come on. That was crazy.
Yeah.
The dog Oreo freaks out and wants
Oreo,
nothing to do with the
aw,
bench
that's
in the
such a cute
hotel's
name for a
hallway.
border collie.
He jumps back, growls, and flat out refuses to go near it. But that's not all that happens in this video, because it's what they hear on the recording later that makes their skin crawl.
You hear that?
What the f
No.
did he say?
On playback, as Oreo is running away from the bench, a chilling disembodied voice whispers, "Come back, come back."
No, don't try to pet my dog. My dog don't like you.
That's alright. Come on.
Now, Martha originally recorded this video of the dog's strange reaction over 5 years ago, but she says she only recently realized that she also captured this chilling, unexplained voice calling out for their dog.
Come on.
Creepy.
Unseen attack.
A new attraction in town is sure to leave even some skeptics a little spooked. The Savannah Paranormal Museum is now
I like
open
how
down on
it's
West
like a
Boundary.
Cleveland.
Yikes.
The Savannah Paranormal Museum in downtown Savannah, Georgia is dedicated to the city's long haunted history and all things paranormal. The museum also houses a large collection of supposedly haunted artifacts and dolls from around the world. And many believe these very items
What's
have
a scary
actually
movie
led
you're
to the
afraid to
building
watch?
itself being haunted.
I didn't do that.
But lately, activity at the museum seems to be escalating.
I'm not bad for that. I
and
didn't do it.
becoming more aggressive. One morning, the
I
museum's
can handle
podcast
murder.
producer JT
Fair
Timmons
enough.
is working at the front desk when something happens that terrifies him.
Bro, the ghost has a cold?
First, JT hears a cough from somewhere nearby. And he turns
I
to
don't wanna
look,
see that then.
but
Scary.
there's no one there. In fact, he's the only person in the building. Then something shoves him hard into the desk. He grabs his laptop and just hurries out of the museum.
Me too, bro.
Just a week later, and the group is conducting a paranormal investigation inside the Savannah Paranormal Museum.
Booga booga.
What happens next is chilling.
Okay.
It's dude, this is crazy. You alright?
One of the paranormal investigators is slammed in the back by an unseen force, nearly knocking him to the ground.
He literally started.
So did the Paranormal Museum capture 2 real ghost attacks on camera? You can check out their full video covering both incidents over on their YouTube channel, Haunted City Studios, and judge for yourself. Invisible guest. A young woman named Sydney is invited to be a bridesmaid at a family wedding. She's thrilled, especially when she finds out that the bride's parents have rented a nice old Airbnb for her family to stay at all week. But her excitement fades fast, because from the moment they arrive, Sydney notices that her dog starts acting strangely at the bottom of the staircase, as if something there is really disturbing him.
We were just out walking my dog, and when we came in, we heard...
See the thing moving?
Jesus Christ.
Pretty beats though. Oh, it's a window. The window's open. It's just the window. The window's open. I swear to God. Get out of here. I don't want to hear it. Freaking get out of here. Your stuff probably sucks. Okay, you just shut the window, girl.
Great!
Some unseen force seems to suddenly pull the dog's leash upward before it falls back around the dog's neck. The clip alone is creepy enough, but if you listen closely, right before the leash seems to be yanked
the
upward,
thing
you
running
can hear
down
what
the
sounds
stairs.
like footsteps running up the old wooden staircase.
Rude.
Sydney has no idea what could have made the dog's leash fly upward like that.
Okay, so this is the leash.
Do it again.
If this moves, I'm literally going to run. There she goes again. I don't think the leash is gonna move, but she's definitely sensing something.
Again, the dog reacts as if there is something there, but Sydney can't figure out what's going on. However, she's starting to notice a pattern. The dog only freaks out at the bottom of the stairs, never near the top.
I just found a door back here. So I don't think that it's what's on the stairs. I think it's something that's underneath. The door is locked. Obviously, it's an Airbnb, so they lock a lot of the doors up.
As she looks around, she realizes that there's a locked door at the back of the stairs. Sydney and her sister decide to investigate the strange door, and what they find is absolutely
You
chilling.
did not break into that in the Airbnb.
So this is the switch. You guys can see their light is on right there. I wonder if...
Now how you gonna get your phone back? Stupid.
Just maybe there's something right behind the door. Oh my god.
As Sydney pulls her phone back, someone seems to turn the doorknob and yank the door. Sydney is terrified. She thinks that maybe
whoever's living
there's
down
someone
there.
else in the Airbnb with them.
I sent the video.
It's like that
to the
freaking,
landlord
what's it
of
called?
the
The
Airbnb,
layers of fear.
asking, like, hey, is
Not
there
layers of
someone
fear.
else
Fears to
renting it out
fathom.
as well as us, or what? Because there's a room under the stairs that we can't get into. It's locked, so I didn't know. And basically he was like, no, you guys are the only ones that are in the Airbnb right now, like booked out for the week. So
now Sydney
they're not
begins
gonna
to
tell
wonder
you
if they
if they're
caught
living in
something
the basement.
paranormal when they had the bizarre encounter at the door. They go back to record again, and this is where things take a terrifying turn.
yeah. Scary. Okay, every time we've knocked before, this doorknob would turn a little bit.
That's why I say Airbnb and not the owners. Yeah. I'm like expecting a person to show up, I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking away, I'm scared, Jet. You ain't getting that bag now, girl. No, I don't want to wait for it.
In this game, your heroes will die.
No way.
With every defeat,
No way. Now
hero
she's
takes
gonna break in. Yeah, now she's gonna do something bad. It's playing
Suddenly,
with it.
something yanks the phone right out of her hand. Then there's a second pull, just enough to start the phone sliding down what looks like a set of stairs on the other side of the door. And
How'd
then,
she get her phone back?
weirdest of all, the phone seems to lift back up and point toward the door before dropping again.
There's a person
Sydney
down
calls
there. I
the
don't
owner
care.
and he comes over to unlock the door and retrieve her phone. But it turns out that the door doesn't exactly lead to a little room under the stairs. It actually leads to a dark, creepy basement. And while it's open, Sydney notices some strange scratches on the bottom of the door. Sydney and her family have now left the old Airbnb and returned home. But just what did they encounter? Was it something supernatural? As always, you decide.
Well, I didn't see anybody, but
It's
I feel like
cold
there's a
outside, but
person
you can
down
keep
there.
warm in some all-new Nuke Stop 5 merch. Now, of course, we have t-shirts,
Yeah.
hoodies, and coffee mugs. But we also have blankets, pillows, and long sleeves. We've even got stockings?
Yeah.
And wrapping paper. Anyway, shipping is free and be sure to order by December 10th to get delivery before Christmas. Go to nukestop5.com to shop now. Or, like whenever you feel like it. Maybe after the video.
Nuke's top 5 for Christmas.
Hitcher.
Yes. Hitcher.
What was that, sir?
I know this. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's not human call.
Sent to me months ago. And
Not
I
that that's
ignored it.
not human call.
I figured it was
No.
another fake
No.
over the top
Not that
911
that's
creature
no. Oh my
encounter
god, this
story.
one's freaky.
But after it kept getting
Guys,
sent in
this
to me
one's
over
freaky.
and over, I finally decided to look into it. And it turns out this is a real 911
It's real.
call. The
He
call
got
was made in
interviewed
Pender
and
County, North Carolina on
everything.
July 31st, 2021 at around 11 p.m. And Snopes.com actually confirmed it with the Pender County Sheriff's Office. It is maybe the weirdest 911 call I have ever heard. Take a listen.
This one's freaky, chat. Hey, Jaded. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Hi,
County
Jade.
911. What's the address of your emergency?
I'm driving on 210. I just crossed the Black River, and I thought I saw a guy standing on the side of the road bleeding.
Okay, where are you at, sir?
I'm on 210.
Chilling like a villain. I hear you,
I'm
dude.
heading towards 53 East.
53 East by the Black River.
I just passed Patriots Watch.
Okay, so you're over near
Ooh, I'm
Moore
scared.
Street?
Yes.
Okay.
Mom, I'm gonna have to sleep at the
And
foot of your
did
bed tonight.
No, I'm kidding.
You saw me stand
God,
on
this
the
one
side
freaks
of the
me
road?
out. This one freaks me out. Bang.
What was that, sir?
That's not human! That's not human!
Sir, are you okay, sir?
There's something in the bed of my truck!
Okay, what's in the road?
No, it's not in the road, it's in my truck. In the bed.
There's
She be
something in
digging
the
with
bed
this.
of your
It's a
truck?
boba tea. It's not a sippy
I
cup.
just turned on my bed lights for my truck and there's something in my bed.
Okay, sir, when you say something, what do you mean?
I just knocked it off of the bed of my truck and went over my roof.
Okay, what was it?
Creepy.
Now again, this call is verified.
know a civic
It
of
is a
when I
real
see one.
911 call.
No,
But obviously, that doesn't mean that everything
I'm not
the
gonna
caller
beat these
said
allegations.
is verified. According to
There's
the
the-
man,
there's
he
the
first saw
interview.
what looked like an injured person on the side of the road. And then out of nowhere, a pale humanoid figure with sunken eyes and no nose or ears jumped into the bed of his
Oh,
truck
it's creepy.
and pressed its face right against the back glass. He says he slammed on the brakes and the thing flew over the cab, hit the
Ew.
road, got up, and ran into the woods.
Ew.
The YouTube channel Carolina Case Files actually confirmed the
Bro, it's
report
so
with Pender
skinny.
County Sheriff Alan Cutler.
About 11 o'clock p.m.
Freak
that
me out,
evening,
bro.
a call came into our 911 dispatch.
It's also
of an
running as fast as
individual
a
standing
truck.
on the side of the road.
That's
and it appeared to be
wild.
bleeding. Now, he stated he was traveling 55 or 60 mile an hour, so I can see how traveling at that speed in the
How's it
dark,
gonna jump in the bed
it
of
would
his
be
truck?
difficult to exactly identify what he saw. But he stated that it looked like a human being standing there with streaks of blood coming down. It is very hard to listen to
Never
that call,
driving
to that
on
911 tape,
Bro.
without becoming somewhat
Me too.
unnerved.
Never.
It actually bothered me the first time that I heard it.
Now, obviously, there's no way to verify what the man saw. But keep in mind, he stayed on the line with 911, pulled over, and actually met up with sheriff's deputies. And he wasn't arrested for making a false report or for being under the influence of anything. So what exactly happened out there? Sheriff Cutler says people in that area report strange things all the time.
For years,
Don't go
the
there,
residents
guys.
and people out there in the Curry area near the
Just
battlefield
like
have
Gary, you're
reported
anti-bad
seeing
thing, rock
things and
thrower.
hearing things that they couldn't exactly
That's,
understand.
You can watch a full deep dive on this case over on the YouTube channel, Carolina Case Files.
Exactly true. What is this? I don't care. That's pretty, actually. This is pretty. The art style is beautiful. Go away. I'm sorry.
Pulled from a dream. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Nikolai says that ever since they moved his young daughter Hannah into her own room,
Oh, you can
the
hide your
nursery
own
camera has been
face,
catching some
but not
very
your
strange
baby's.
things at night. One evening as Hannah sleeps, the camera
Leave the
records
baby alone.
this.
If it's messing with a baby or a dog, you need to move.
Little Hannah's foot seems to be pulled by something. Pulled
I
so
agree,
hard that not
Galahad.
only does the crib
Love
move, but
the
it
rock
even
throwers
shakes the
for-
camera several feet away.
For bad.
She wakes up screaming from the sudden jolt.
I'm gonna
Now,
throw
normally
a
I would
rock
just
at that
dismiss a
ghost.
video like this as a child kicking in her sleep. But again, this pull is so violent that it actually shakes part of the room. And her leg doesn't even seem to make contact with the bed. So it's hard to believe that a toddler could create that
Anti-bad
much
thing rock
force on
thrower.
her
I
own.
love that. I love
But
the
is it
anti-bad thing
supernatural?
rock thrower.
As
Yeah,
always,
that's my new
you
favorite
decide.
thing.
If you see something that you
Anti-bad
think
thing
would be
rock
perfect for the
thrower.
top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at
The ghost
nukestop5official.
scared my mama.
And be sure to
I think
tag
any
me
ghost would
only
scare my mama.
at nukestop5official because there are
Oh, what was that? That was a
lot of
kibby.
fake accounts on there. What waits in the shadows? A woman
I
named
don't wanna
Sarah
know
cleans
what waits
rental
in the
homes for a
shadows.
realtor whenever tenants move out. But there's a house that she keeps getting called back to because renters never seem to stay there for long, always breaking their leases and leaving early. The realtor has never explained why. Sarah decides to film a quick tour of the house, and she starts to realize why no one ever stays.
Esta casa se ha limpiado muchísimas veces porque rompe el contrato a la gente. Ay, no mames. Ya es noche. Estoy sola.
It's night and she's alone. She said, dang, I'm figuring, I'm looking over and you guys can't see the subtitles.
No hay nada.
There's nothing.
Me dio cosas.
The dang door scared me. Where's the switch here? Freaking heck. That's not what she said. Okay, right now I'm gonna show you. This is a bedroom. That's pretty. It's getting tense right now. Right now I'm hearing something.
Hey, ¿andan acá?
Here?
No mames.
No fucking way. Wait.
Iba a dejar grabando, pero
I was gonna stop recording, but honestly,
ya me está dando
now I'm
cosa.
scared. I'd leave, girl.
Se escucha el ruido por
I heard a noise coming this way.
No sé
Girl, just leave. I don't know what that is.
Escucha mucho ruido.
I heard a lot of noise.
Tengo que ir a apagar la luz de ella.
I have to go turn off the lights because it's getting...
Ay, no.
Oh, no.
Creo que voy a regresar mañana.
I think I'd rather come back tomorrow. I'm getting the F out of here.
First, the door to the toilet opens on its own, but Sarah shrugs it off. Then a creepy voice can be heard mumbling something indistinct.
Entonces, el señor...
That sounded like radio. The unexplained voice.
But again, Sarah doesn't notice. But then Sarah does notice an odd tapping sound from somewhere in the house and goes to investigate.
I wouldn't
Se escucha el ruido por acá. No sé qué sea. Escucha mucho ruido.
Did you see it?
No.
As Sarah goes to investigate the strange tapping sound, something in the dark bedroom seems to peek out at her and then duck back inside.
No, it looks like
But
it
in the
didn't move
dark,
at all.
even Sarah doesn't see it. And just to confirm that this isn't pareidolia or just something already in the room, earlier in this video, Sarah filmed into the same room, and there was nothing there. A few moments later, another door opens on its own, and Sarah has had about enough of the creepy house.
Girl, I would have left too.
She just heads for the door. But did Sarah capture a haunted house that renters just won't stay in?
Probably.
Let me know what you think.
I wouldn't stay in there.
Scary videos. This is where all the videos go that are not necessarily scary, but are just weird, or funny, or neither. First up, a young woman says that she was playing with a Ouija board earlier in the night.
Mistake.
And then as she's recording herself in her car singing along to her favorite song, she sees a pair of glowing eyes right behind her.
There's nothing there.
Okay, never mind. Those aren't glowing eyes. That's just a headrest. Moving on. Now, if you're like me, you're loving the new series It, Welcome to Derry. And if so, you also might enjoy this.
Oh my god, it is
Generation has zero survival skills. Oh god. No, Georgie! Throw him!
Georgie? Oh, what? That's a nice boat.
And finally, they say that sometimes just dealing with yourself is the scariest thing you can do.
Supposed to start recording before the green screen comes up. Supposed. Who killed her?
So that's all for this week. Thank you so much for watching, and
You'd
hopefully
think after
I'll
the
see you back here
first
next
one he
time.
would have been like, oh, okay, that's what it's doing. No, it still scared him. I don't want to ruin my sleep. I think that's it for nukes. videos. Yeah, we watched all the new ones. We watched all the new ones. Let's do it like another hour. You guys got these scary videos.
From morning routines to weekend sidelines. When the temperature
any
drops,
videos you
bring
wanna
the
watch?
heat with Hot Hands, America's favorite warmer. Fast-acting, long-lasting
Okay,
warmth.
guys, there's
Trusted
hand
coast-
warmers. Trust in the hand warmers. If you have cold hands like me, but I'm not doing hand warmers. I'm just gonna wear a coat and put my hands in the sleeves. Like a baby. Oh, really?
This next creepy footage was captured live on national TV in
Even with a
Argentina.
VPN?
So in Argentina, there's a program called Phenomenos, which is broadcast live and covers notable weather events in Argentina and around the world. The show's co-host, Matias Bertolotti, is doing a normal
Thank you,
weather
God.
forecast
I
for
didn't
the
know that.
upcoming weekend. When this happens.
Por eso es el día quizás de estos próximos días, porque se viene la humedad y ahora sí, la esperada lluvia en la zona central, que están esperándola muchísimo, asociado con las perturbaciones de mal tiempo, va a realzar todo esto.
The program switches to a live security camera overlooking the boardwalk of the city of Corrientes. But something pale and translucent can be seen walking across the field and out of frame. The strange figure looks almost like the torso of a person, with arms moving quickly, almost as if whoever or whatever this is running.
I'm just saying, I get stuff for I've gotten ads for like a dairy farm in Canada. And I'm like, oh yes, I will drive 20-something hours. Or like 5 days. I will drive 5 days to get the milk. Oh, they can rip? Oh, you. I don't like that. I've also gotten stuff like... I've gotten stuff for like other countries. And I'm like, yes, I will just fly there right now to get what you're advertising to me. Thank you. I love it. I think my favorite is when I get like Coke ads in Spanish. And I'm like, yay! I started putting them on the backside of my hands inside the gloves. That's smart. That's smart.
A shocked viewer is watching the show and shares the footage
looks
to his
like a rabbit.
Instagram. It quickly gets a massive amount of attention. By the end of the program, Matias looks at the footage live
I guess
on
it's
air
time to get my
and says
ad
that both
blocker
he
back.
and the TV crew had
Don't want
no
anyone
idea what this is.
Figuring out where
But they do note that whatever it is,
figuring out
it
where
doesn't seem
where
to
my
have any
VPN says I
legs.
live that day.
¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es eso que pasa cuando estábamos en vivo? Esto sucedió en vivo, a ver, esto no es, o sea, no estamos jodiendo, se los digo en serio, No estamos jodiendo, esto pasó en vivo cuando estábamos hablando del tiempo y la cámara es de paso de la patria.
A ver, ahí viene corriendo.
Ay, ¿qué es eso? ¿No tiene patas?
I've also gotten stuff for like
Inn.
university.
Jenna Snow works at the
universities
Continental
in
Inn in
California
Edmonton,
before.
Alberta, Canada.
I
A hotel
know
which
what
sits
it-
right across the road from a cemetery that is the final resting place of nearly 19,000 bodies. With a location like that, it's no wonder that the hotel has built up quite a bit of a reputation for being haunted. Now Jenna is working the front desk at 5 in the morning when she and one of her co-workers, Tim, spot something very odd on the lobby security camera.
They said it's not the hotel that's haunted, it's the graveyard. Oh. So this service road here where Danny and I used to park, that's the old Stony Plain Road.
We've seen these. We've seen these. We've seen these. I must not just. We've seen these. We've seen these. Okay. You want cheeseburger? Go make a cheeseburger. Okay, let's. We've seen these, so it's like, now what do I do? Oh no, guys. Oh wait, you guys can't see my recommended. Never mind. I don't want to see that. I don't think. Because the true horror stories make it worse, but we're gonna check it out anyway.
We have got to the
Hold on. Can you stop telling me to build an app? This is Lucent Drift Stories.
Routine night.
Okay, I don't like this actually. No, you're okay. You ain't doing nothing, dude. There's nothing wrong. You're good. You're good. You're good. I'm just trying to figure out a video to watch. I don't know what to put on. This friggin' pettywagon.
I don't
Whatever.
believe in ghosts. Never have.
This is
I work
Lucent
late,
Drift
sleep
Stories.
late, and weird
Let's see if I
noises
can-
don't bother me. But something about waking up at 3:17 a.m. every night
Lucent.
felt wrong. It wasn't random. It felt intentional, like someone was setting an alarm inside my body. At first, I assumed stress was messing with my sleep. But then I started noticing things I couldn't rationalize. The feeling of being watched. The room getting colder at night. The sense that my breathing wasn't the only breathing in the room. The more I tried to ignore it, the more precise the timing became. Always 3:17 a.m. The first creak. When I finally walked over and touched the doorknob, the air inside felt freezing. Not the kind of cold you get from winter drafts or bad insulation. This felt like walking
No, it's
into
freaking me out. We can watch this. I don't know
While
what this
spending
is.
the night at an Airbnb, two friends
Silent
capture
Nightmare.
something on camera that neither of them can explain.
Okay,
the
they're
person recording
corgi?
is Emma
Or
Jean,
no, the pom-
and the
what
reason
is
she
that called?
began
What kind of
filming
dog is
was
that?
because of her dog, Rosie, who
Galahad,
out of
I'd rather
nowhere
you talk
started acting up,
and
either
just
someone
say random
or
stuff
something was
or
nearby,
like
causing
say
Rosie
whatever.
to bark uncontrollably.
That is the
Or
squirrel.
at least,
I'd rather
that's
you
what
say
Emma
whatever
believed.
you want
What made this
than
moment even
just
stranger
silent.
was that Rosie wasn't known to behave this way. According
Random
to Emma,
on?
Rosie
What's
had
that?
always been a quiet and mellow dog.
I'm uncultured.
Unlike others of
Oh,
her breed.
caffeine.
But in the clip
Caffeine,
you're
my
about to see,
wife.
she's
My
clearly
wife,
not her
caffeine.
usual self.
There it goes. Is there a ghost? Yeah.
The dog's telling you about it.
Where's the ghost? Right there. Where?
I mean, the pet squirrel is telling you about your pet squirrel. Your baby. Your baby Ploof. Ploof butt. Look at how floofy that tail is, dude.
Confused by her behavior, Emma jokingly suggests Rosie might be barking at a ghost. At first, the two friends laugh it off, until something chilling happens next.
Ain't no way.
What the f?
For just a moment, a mysterious shadow appears on camera, then vanishes.
You're listening to that
As
creepy
Emma
ass
pans the
music.
camera
That's why
across
the
the
dog
room,
barking.
Nothing is visible nearby that could explain
That's
the
why
shadow's
the
sudden
dog
appearance.
barking.
But that wasn't all. Emma later noticed something even more disturbing when reviewing the footage in slow motion.
I wanna pet
The
the
silhouette
doggy.
doesn't just appear, it seems to reach out toward Rosie.
It wants
that
to pet
detail,
the
combined
dog.
with Rosie's intense reaction, led some
It's,
viewers to believe the entity
it's-
might be the
it's
lingering
me as a
spirit of a
ghost, man.
cat that once lived
Wanna pet the
and
puppy?
possibly died in that
Oh.
Airbnb. Whatever it was, Emma was visibly shaken by the sighting. And to this day,
Kibby?
the identity
Kibby
of the
died?
shadow figure remains unknown.
That's sad.
What's up, Silent
Diggy Mom
Nightmare
from
family?
Diggy Mom.
I have something huge
Idea
to
if I
share
can
with you
send a
today.
picture
We
thing?
just crossed an incredible
I have no
milestone,
idea.
50,000 subscribers. But now it's time to
Get
set
up
our
at
sights
that
even higher.
dog.
If we hit
Get up at that
100,000 subscribers
dog.
by the end of September, 10 lucky
That's what the ghost
subscribers
is
will
saying.
each receive a $50 gift card. You can choose any gift cards. That's $500 in total prizes as a
If
thank
it doesn't
you to
let
this
you send a
amazing
picture
community.
link in
It's super
chat, you
easy
could
to
always
enter.
send one to the
Subscribe to the channel
Discord
if
in
you
the
haven't
Discord.
already.
Hold on.
Like this video, comment below with your favorite Silent Nightmare video or your scariest camping story. That's it. Let's hit 100K together and celebrate the
Stop it with your freaking, you liar, Ross. I don't even think there's
with a massive giveaway. There's a place in Ohio known as Helltown, and many who visited have reported feeling an overwhelming
you know what?
sense
I
of
forbore
unease.
that
To
TikTok
some,
is like that.
this comes as no
it said no.
surprise, especially when you learn about the terrifying
Wonder if
history
that's
that
my
surrounds this eerie
bots
location.
or if that's
A
auto
Helltown
mod.
was originally settled by a group
Oh.
of Native Americans who suffered devastating losses during a brutal conflict with settlers and colonial troops. Many lives were taken during the bloody battle, and those who survived eventually abandoned the area in search of a new home. Fast forward to the present day, and Helltown continues to inspire fear. Locals and visitors alike often avoid going there alone, convinced that a dark curse lingers
Yeah, I
over the
blurred
land,
out the link for me,
especially
Gab.
considering the
I don't know if
misfortune
anyone
that
else can
befell
see it.
those who moved in after the Native
But for
Americans
me,
left.
it just says
On one
star, star,
particular
star,
night,
like you swore.
Chris Hill, a name some of you may
You just swear
recognize
at me!
from
No, I'm
previous
kidding.
videos,
I know.
made the decision to explore Helltown for himself. What he
I'm
captured
joking,
on
I'm joking.
camera that night was nothing short of chilling. As Chris made his way through a thick, shadowy forest,
Okay, so we
he stumbled
also
upon an old barn. At first, nothing seemed out of the ordinary
said,
until he
"Hello."
ventured beyond it.
Which is kind of rude. But also, you know. Big you. Big you.
It's the barn of Helltown.
While approaching a nearby clearing, distant howling broke the silence. Chris understandably became
creepy.
nervous.
I'm
The
nervous
sounds
just watching
echoing
this.
from the
Ugh.
darkness were intense and unnerving.
That's freaking me out. Aroo!
It's like a little shack back here.
Okay, why are you out here by yourself recording at night? Are you crazy? Guys, I think he's nuts. I love you. You. Me, don't. For me, don't. Why for me, don't? What?
I'm surprised this barn is still standing despite how old it is. What the hell is that?
What is that? It sounds like Borkin. It sounds like coyotes.
What the f is that?
Or hyenas, bro. What is that? Just pictures. You can really put it anywhere, Gep. It's fine. Links, pictures, general, it doesn't matter.
While many might chalk it up to a pack of coyotes,
That's
the
what I
sudden
said.
outburst still had Chris on edge. But things
Yeah.
didn't stop there. Shortly after the howls faded, Chris continued deeper into Helltown. And that's when he froze.
I keep hearing something. It sounds like it's following me.
After hearing something following you, bro, book it. Run. Okay. Okay, I see. That's a cool one. I like that. I like that one.
I'm not gonna say anything.
What the fuck is that?
Something you don't want to be around, dude. Run. Hey, Dare. It's going spooky.
I can hear it.
I can't hear anything. I'm like listening. I'm not hearing a word.
In the distance just beyond...
Okay, stop. Eve online. Okay, go away. Stop.
Whoever it was seemed to be watching him, hiding
Trying to
in
listen.
silence. Chris quickly realized this wasn't just his imagination. Whatever he saw was real, and it was tall. The grass around him stood at least 6 feet high, yet the creature's eyes were still clearly visible above it.
That's creepy.
That was enough for Chris to call it a night. What began as a typical urban exploration quickly turned into something much more disturbing. Like many who came before him, Chris left with more questions than answers. Viewers
It's
of his
called
footage
Helltown.
agree. There's something strange about Helltown. Whether it's paranormal or something else entirely,
Would you even
one
zoom
thing
in
is
on?
certain.
There's nothing there.
It might be best to steer clear of this place. Who knows what truly lurks in Helltown after all these years? This footage was shared
Good job,
by Christian
Gep. I'm sure
Breen,
it'll look
who recently
amazing.
received a chilling video
I'm sure it
from a
looks
friend named
amazing.
Amanda. According to Christian, Amanda has a unique gift. She claims to communicate with the dead. She's been doing this
Zombies?
for quite some
She
time.
talks to zombies?
And fully identifies as
Sorry.
a medium.
I
Due
know.
to her ability to
I
see
know,
and
bad.
interact with spirits, she's often distracted by things that others can't see. During one particular live stream with two friends, Amanda suddenly became visibly alarmed by something in the corner of the room. What followed was unsettling.
He drank all of it.
Yeah. You good?
For like 10 minutes this went on. And I'm like, oh my god, could you stop?
Oh, you're looking at your
She's
cat.
not even.
No, somebody just walked through my kitchen and Bobby freaked out. Did you see him run?
I saw, yeah.
He's still sitting there looking at it.
What is it?
What is it?
And his like tail is
Yeah, I saw his
swishing.
tail.
I'll move.
Is the person still there?
Bobby, you okay? I don't know. It still like feels really weird in here, but I only saw it like for a second. That's also the same direction that when you said that there were. Oh my god, it's Brendan. He's outside now. Thank God. Brendan? No, he's not.
Stop, Amanda. No, it's not.
No, he's not. There's
Stop.
literally.
Wait, how'd your door just open?
No one's out there.
You're lying.
How did her door
No,
just open?
I'm not.
Is he messing with you?
No.
I see a shadow out there, girl.
Oh, your mom or something.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna text someone.
Tell him to come down here.
I literally live in the middle of nowhere. You guys saw my door open.
Yes.
At first, she assumed it was her husband, Brendan, playing a prank. She got up and opened the door to investigate, but like a scene straight out of a horror film, there was no one there. Amanda quickly closed and locked the door, almost instinctively, as though she sensed something wasn't right. Earlier, she had noticed her cat acting strangely, possibly picking up on something she couldn't yet see. But after confirming no one was at the door, Amanda seemed to fully grasp that something was seriously off. Whatever it was, it gave off a threatening presence. While not much else is known about what unfolded after that moment, the mystery remains.
The cat was telling
at
her,
least
bro.
until Christian decides
the cat's
to
a
share
beautiful
more.
cat. I love it, but oh my
It's
god,
around
that freaked
2:30
me
in the
out.
morning
Yeah, I
when a
agree
man
there.
known as
Chills,
Zark
and I don't mean
records
from the
himself
cold.
reacting to videos
Woo!
online. But this time, something feels different. This reaction video would turn into something far more terrifying than anything he's uploaded
Far
before.
more terrifying?
This wasn't Zark's first brush with the unexplained. In earlier videos, he shared unsettling experiences from his old apartment. Stories of clocks that stopped working, and pets that mysteriously passed away shortly after being brought home.
Bobby.
So when he moved to a new place, Zark hoped those experiences would be left behind, but they weren't.
Oh, I
Only weeks
remember
after
this.
settling in, the same strange occurrences began happening again.
So I hope you can see the clock is stuck. It's most probably a battery fault, but two clocks going at the same time, it's obviously is very suspicious.
Oh. You're good there, you're good. Have a nice night. Thank you for lurking. I see these reactions and I'm starting to wonder if I overreact when I get skittish. You know, me too sometimes. What the frick is that fish doing? Fibs. Oh, fish died. Fish is upside down.
Alright, bye-bye.
Ghosts better have manners. I agree, I agree.
The doorbell rang late at night, but no one was at the door. At first, Zark brushed it off as a possible prank, but just days later, things took a darker turn. One night, the keys hanging by the front door began to move, on their own. Thinking it was a breeze, Zark checked for a draft, but found nothing. There was no explanation. He tried to ignore it, until a few nights later, while filming a late-night reaction video in his living room, something even more terrifying occurred.
Oh, there's the white shadow.
That's horrible. Oh, hello? Hello? Like what? Uber Eats! It's your Amazon delivery package. Open up. Did he grab a knife? What is that? Oh, he grabbed his phone. I thought it was a knife first. I was like, huh? Yeah, you don't open the door. Nobody's out there, though.
A sudden violent bang hit the door. Startled, Zark froze. Fearing someone or something was on the other side, he slowly backed away. But when he checked, there was nothing there. The experience left him deeply shaken. In a follow-up video, Zark openly shared just how much the ongoing activity was affecting him.
The ghost is not scary. They just f your life up. You see, the worst part of the haunting is not the activity which happens at night or any noise disturbance or I'm sorry.
Aww.
It was clear the situation was taking a toll on his mental health.
Literally, his mental's like done. If you're cold, they're called bring him inside.
Something he couldn't escape. And just when things seemed to calm down, the most disturbing moment yet was captured.
What the? That's scary. Stop ringing my doorbell. I can't even see anything with the glare. Looks like there's somebody out there that just ran around the corner. Need to find Jesus movie John Moses Brownie. I mean, you not wrong. Throw the whole house away. Throw the whole apartment away.
The domain.
Stop it. I don't want to make my own brand. Leave me alone.
His son's voice calls out from the other side. But when Zark checks his son's room, he's fast asleep in bed. If his son never left the room, then who or what was mimicking his voice? Zark
through
continues to document the strange
hole.
occurrences in hopes that someone
House
out there
away.
might have answers. But so far,
Throw it
no
all
one's been
away.
able to explain what's happening. Whatever is haunting him, it hasn't gone away. In another eerie clip, a woman began filming her neighbor's house after noticing something unusual. The garage lights were on, an odd sight considering the neighbor was away on vacation, far from home. As she passed by and kept her eyes on the garage, something chilling occurred.
Me too. The cleansing power of fire. Set it on fire. Especially after that, bro. I'd be like, oh, I'm out. I'm outie. I'm outie 5,000. Well, at least you don't live there. Now that's a person. That's a person. There's no way. It's gotta be a dude messing with you. Right? That's a dude messing with you. He thinks it's funny. Person with zoomies. Or they're on all the crack. Pacing around their garage, or they're making meth.
Could be seen darting back and forth inside in a frantic motion.
Dude.
It moved erratically for several seconds before coming to an abrupt stop and appearing to stare directly out of the garage window. It was as though it had noticed the woman watching from outside. Given that the homeowner was confirmed to be out of town, the question remains, who or what was moving around inside that garage? Like many other unsettling clips, this one ends without answers, leaving behind nothing but questions. At around 3:50 in the morning, a man living alone in his apartment is suddenly woken up by the sound of footsteps on the staircase. Nervously, he makes his way to the stairs to see who or what is there. What he captures next is bone-chilling. The man, named Aaron, had recently received tragic news. His downstairs neighbor, who hadn't been seen for weeks, was found deceased inside his apartment. The awful smell and the swarm of flies Aaron had noticed coming from the neighbor's window were all explained by this horrific discovery. The news deeply disturbed him, especially knowing the body had been decomposing directly below his apartment. But on one particular night, it wasn't just the memory that kept Aaron awake. It was something else.
What? Then don't check. However, by having couch underpants, I'm about to say I want those 2 shorts. Sus. Agree. I love couch underpants. I don't care, they're nice. Just What do you mean, dude? You're freaking me out. Just go look around the corner. Quit being a baby. Okay, the fact that you're using emojis tell me you're not very scared. You're fine. There's nothing there.
Guys, 3 days into this game, and I have uninstalled all other games in my phone.
I know you lying. Why would your neighbor haunt your house and not his house? Couch underpants. Say, I'm adult enough to wear pants, but they gotta be made from something that's comfy and resembles wrapping paper. Exactly. If you wanted to run out the front door, you would have. Ain't nothing stopping you. Who's going to the toilet? What is that noise? Why is it screeching like that? Look at your freaking flush handle. It's uppy. Because your neighbor died, bro.
At 3:40 a.m., he hears creaking sounds from the staircase, followed by an eerie noise coming from the bathroom, as if someone was hiding inside. Ever since his neighbor passed away,
That's what I'm saying.
strange
Why is
things
it
have been
high-pitched?
happening. Lights flickering on their own, footsteps echoing late at night. It's all becoming too much for Aaron to ignore. One night, disturbed by yet another unexplained occurrence, Aaron pulls out his phone to document it.
I want to know why the neighbor's haunting him, though.
Here we go again.
I want to know why the neighbor's haunting him. What did he do to the guy? Did he kill him?
Ooh. See? It's doing it again.
Yeah,
Not gonna
cool move.
Mm.
I'm not gonna run. Throw stuff at you. I'm gonna run.
Oh shit!
Run!
The lights flicker once again, and
That's
objects
his
seem to move
dancing
by
shirt.
themselves.
You
as if an
stole his
unseen
shirt
presence is
from
lurking
him, you
nearby.
weenie.
After this night, Aaron becomes increasingly worried. Convinced something paranormal is going on,
Me
he
too,
turns to
dude.
the
I'd be
advice
out.
of his
I'd
viewers.
sell the house.
As a last resort, someone suggests a cleansing ritual involving sage and an egg. With nothing to lose, Aaron gives it a try.
Use what y'all said and put the egg in the middle of the room. The egg in the middle. Okay. It keeps going out. Okay, that's good.
You have to burn it more.
Okay. If anything is here, you are not welcome. Is it going out?
Yeah, we don't claim that negative energy.
You're
Nothing
not
negative is
welcome here.
welcome in anybody's house.
You have to
Return
leave.
that itch to sender, bro.
You're not welcome.
Nothing negative is
I
welcome.
really didn't want to like.
Nothing
You're not
is
welcome
welcome.
here.
It's not welcome.
You have to leave.
No spirit's welcome.
There we go. Don't show no fears. You're not welcome here.
Nothing welcome.
Not welcome.
Say get out.
In the
You're not
corners.
welcome here. This is my home. Oh, that's creepy.
Thing is moving. Not welcome here. You have to leave, find your way out.
Where's shaking? Dude, this ain't, it ain't even lit no more.
I think I just getting the spirit mad.
While saging the apartment, he notices a floor lamp begin to shake by itself. Then, a hanging decoration above the doorway starts swaying on its own. But
Oh my god, can we stop with the freaking... I know that's AI. You can't
most
fool me.
disturbing moment comes when Aaron cracks open the egg, only to
supposed to
find
throw
a
the egg
thick,
outside,
dark
ain't you?
substance inside. According to viewers familiar with this ritual, such a result points to something truly malevolent inhabiting the home. Feeling even more unsettled, Aaron tries again, this time using a different type of sage and leaving the windows open, just as instructed.
Here we go. So if there's a demon in here, you are not welcome. You have to leave. You're not welcome. Still smoking. It's barely lit.
Stop waving it around like that.
You know, people don't think that you're real. People actually think that you don't exist, but I want to show them. So show yourself.
No.
Don't be scared.
Can't say that as you're
Show yourself. Come out.
Bro, you made it mad.
Okay. Something's definitely showing itself. But it's okay because I got the sage.
A lot of people swear by sage,
lit,
and it was
that's
also
okay.
used
Still lit. I'm okay.
a long time ago.
I'm scared to go around this corner.
So I personally think sage is good.
See. Here we go.
But in this case, he might need some holy water, bro. I think he needs everything. He needs a priest. He needs some holy water. He needs some sage.
Well, if you're here,
He needs some salt. Bro needs a little bit of everything.
Or do something to this egg. Do something to this egg. Move it.
He needs everything. He needs a lot more than just a priest, though.
Maybe it left out the window.
Bro needs everything. Some holy water. Some.
Okay, let's go do the
sage.
So I can leave my apartment.
A priest. Some salt. Some
Nothing.
Some everything.
Okay, here you go.
And the egg's coming out like that, dude.
Again, I don't know why.
But once again, mysterious footsteps echo
Crack
down the stairs.
open an egg before.
And when he cracks the second egg, it's even darker than the first. Understandably terrified, Aaron's anxiety intensifies. Even his friends, who stop by for support, witness strange and unexplainable things happening right before their eyes.
Dude, yeah. Might
Just
be
a few
your eggs,
days
bro.
after the second cleansing, something else occurs.
I don't know, though. That's kind of freaking me out.
Right now, by itself.
Check one of your eggs before you do it. Like, crack an egg and then grab another one. Might be just time to move. Why is this only happening after the neighbor died? Like, was the neighbor evil or something?
Whenever since I was young, you gotta like call it out or something.
I love her hat.
You just gotta call, like,
creepy,
literally, bro, just like, is anybody here? Is anybody here? Like,
I say anything works with enough intentions.
A remote control
If your
moves
intentions
across
are
the
right.
surface completely on its own.
Whatever you believe
no
in, dude.
strings, no tricks, just
If he
an
believes in
object
the
gliding
sage, then do
mysteriously,
that.
as though pushed by an
If he
invisible
believes in the
force.
holy water, then
With
he
no
needs to
clear
do that.
answers, Aaron continues documenting these
Needs a
eerie
priest, then
occurrences,
he needs a priest!
hoping someone, anyone, might be able to help him figure out what's haunting his home.
I think you just need to move, my guy.
It was late one night when Sarahi
it's
was asleep,
time.
but her daughter Regina was suddenly awoken by the sound of a cat, which
I
seemed
think
to be
it's
coming from
time
inside
to
the
just
nearby
move
closet.
houses.
She began recording as she cautiously
Not
approached
gonna
to
lie
check
to
it
ya.
out. However, the family didn't own any pets, which made the situation even more unsettling.
Thinking about playing
Oh,
D&D
man.
online?
No. I'm not.
What happened next is where things took a terrifying turn.
Empiezan a escuchar ruidos. Escuché como un gato.
I hear the cat. It
Como
could just
dos
be a
gatos que se
cat
estuvieron
in your
peleando
wall.
adentro. Oh, se escucha mucho.
Open it. What are you doing? Might have been a cat
Sí,
fighting a
se está abriendo
snake
el
in your
closet.
wall. What? Where?
A ver, voy a checar porque parecen gatos.
They look like cats? Okay. Do you see them? Like...
A pale, eerie face can be seen staring at her through the small opening in the closet, before quickly pulling back out of sight. Regina was left horrified, but this was just the beginning. Over the next few nights, they started noticing something lurking in the shadows around the house. Whatever it was seemed to hide just out of reach, blending into the darkness as if it were a part of it. One late night, strange noises started coming from the kitchen, prompting Sarahi and her daughter to investigate together.
¿Qué es eso? No manches, mami. ¿Qué es eso, güey? Se murió. Vamos. No, vamos, ¿cómo chingos que no? Vamos, 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 vamos. Sin dejar de ver.
What do you mean,
Aquí
let's
se
go?
movió. Aquí estaba. Aquí estaba.
No manches, no hay nada.
Ay, no hay nada, Regina.
Sí, desapareció.
Just turn the light on.
No manches, man.
Ya no hay nada.
Bro, just turn the light on.
Then the following night, they once again heard the sound of a cat and tried to confront whatever was making it.
Estamos viéndolo. ¿Quién eres? Tú no eres un gato.
¿Qué pasó? Ay, ¿qué es eso?
Vete de aquí, ¿quién eres?
Oh my god, don't make it mad, please.
¿Qué es eso? ¿Quién eres? Te estoy grabando, ¿quién eres? ¿Por qué estás aquí en mi casa?
I hear a car, like what?
Tú no eres un gato. Tú no
Ew,
eres un
I
gato.
don't.
Te ordeno que te vayas de mi casa. No manches. No manches. ¿Qué es eso, Regina? Se abrió la puerta. Se abrió la puerta. Se abrió la puerta. Ay, güey. Se me abrió la puerta.
I don't claim none of the bad energy, dude.
Regina, están tocando.
No negative energy allowed, bro. Return to sender. Not welcome. What is this?
Ya le hablé a la policía. Y ahorita va a venir. Traigo un palo.
Girl, stop making it mad.
Va a venir ahorita la policía. Corre.
Dude, it's not a person. I don't care
¿A
about
qué
the
estás
dogs.
molestando aquí? Ya te habías ido.
Dude.
¿Qué quieres? ¿A quién quieres? ¿A quién quieres? ¿A Regina o a quién quieres?
In the darkness, something could be seen, mimicking the sounds of a cat. Fearing for their safety, Sarahi decided to call the police. When officers arrived and thoroughly searched the home, they found nothing unusual. But ever since that night, whatever had been tormenting them vanished. Sarahi and Regina believe it may have been a witch of some kind. Still, like many of these cases, this one ends in mystery. On March 23rd, 2023, somewhere in Oregon, a motorcyclist was filming his ride through an off-road trail
Okay, hold
when
on.
something completely
Can't see. I thought you couldn't see the ones earlier, but I wasn't sure. Okay. Whoop. Let's just do that.
unexpected happened.
Nope, still not. Okay.
Forget sticky.
Trying to just. There we go. That should work, right? That good? Is that good? Is that good? Here, I'm gonna move me, actually. Let's move me over here more. Actually, I probably should have done this at the start. I didn't even think about it. Sorry.
The rider, whose name is Eden, had been on this trail before, but for some reason, he felt uneasy this time. He couldn't shake
Thank
the
you,
feeling that
Galad.
something about the path was different. As he ventured deeper into the trail, something unsettling was caught on camera.
What? She's probably sleeping.
Kinda creepy.
Be completely honest with you, Galahad. She probably out cold.
Oh, this way.
Aw, tree branch.
This is where most
Stinky.
people would turn around. If you turn around, you never get to see what's on the other side. That's where all the gold is waiting over there.
Bro, it's not. No way.
Could be missing out what's on the other side.
What was that? Oh, it's just Bobcat. That's too big to be a Bobcat.
You can hear the sound of something or someone approaching. While it could have been a bobcat, especially since a pile of animal bones nearby suggested this might be its den, Eden couldn't shake the feeling that something else was out there. Fearing for his safety, he decided to turn back and head home. But months later,
Yeah,
Eden
mouse
returned
stuff.
to the same spot.
Mountain lions and Bobcats
250
sound.
years
Oh
ago,
my god, stop. Stop.
promise was made. How we
Freaking
deliver has
go
changed.
away. Stop. What is that? Oh, where'd my capture go? Uh-oh. Hold up. Uh-oh. Hold on. Scuff! Scuff! It's just an anime academy thing. I don't know what this is. Okay.
And
Where'd
this
my
time,
capture?
something
What happened to my
happened that would
capture? Why'd
haunt
it go
him
away?
forever.
Stinky.
Bones are still here. I don't like this at all. Oh god, there's even more bones than last time. It's been a few months since I filmed the last video. Because honestly,
I like how he's driving and he's going, a lot
more overgrown than last time. I'm hoping that since it's been such a long time that I don't think anything will happen this time. I think that tree is actually gone. This road's been cleared. Looks like we've already passed it a while ago, but that tree is gone.
Yay.
Oh! It's just dark as hell in here. I'm probably going to turn around soon.
Yeah, it's gonna be night. Why would you go out at night like this?
Oh, there's two ways. Holy crap, dude, this trail goes on forever. It just got really quiet.
I was about to
really
say, when it
fast.
gets really quiet like that, that means there's a predator. You need to go. You're so lucky it started, dude.
No. Yeah, that was my cue to go. That was my...
The woods suddenly fell completely silent, and during this eerie stillness, Eden spotted what appeared to be a tall, pale figure slowly emerging from the bushes. On closer look, it seemed to be crouching and moving in a way that suggested it was stalking something, or someone. Terrified, Eden tried to start his bike, his breath quickening, but the engine refused to turn over. Panic set in. After several tries, the bike finally roared to life, and Eden sped off, fleeing the area as fast as he could. To this day, he has no idea what that creature was. Some viewers speculate it could have been a skinwalker,
You're not supposed to say
or
that.
some other supernatural entity. But one thing is certain. This experience was enough to convince Eden that some places are better left unexplored. This video comes from James Fodder, who recently purchased a doll from a secondhand.
I hate this one. 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 I'm skipping that one. I hate that one. I hate that one. I hate that one. I hate that one.
Despite her being absolutely certain
We've
she
seen
had left
it
it
too,
off.
multiple times.
No voy a hacer este video para ver.
Oh, I love that key. That's so cool. Is that a kiwi?
Tengo miedo. Yo ayer la apagué.
I don't know what they're saying.
Ay, la reconcha de la lora.
The
¿Cómo
shock.
puede ser? ¿Cómo puede ser?
How could it be?
Está abierta la
What?
puerta del placar. Y la puerta del placar abierta.
Closet
La
doors?
concha de la puta lora.
One particular day, she saw the closet door open and the bedroom light on again, and this time, she was even more frightened than usual. After asking her daughter if she had anything to do with it and getting a firm no, she was left with no logical explanation for these odd occurrences. That's when she began to suspect something paranormal might be at play, especially considering the fact that the house used to belong to her grandfather, who had passed away.
Dejé ya prendida la luz, cosa que no tener que volver y que me encuentre con la luz prendida. O sea, que se me vuelva a prender porque la verdad es que me da mucho miedo de verdad. La puerta del placar no se volvió a abrir, es un ropero antiguo. Esta era la casa de mis abuelos. Mi abuelo falleció hace 3 años y esta era su habitación. Así que a veces siento que está conectado él en esta casa. Pero más allá que es mi abuelo, me da miedo. Así que nada, no la vuelvo a apagar.
This RPG game is crazy.
Stop giving me ads for games that I don't want to play. Sorry.
Está todo en armonía y no hay nada extraño ni nada raro, sino que no vuelvo a apagar la luz porque me da.
The room in question, it used to be his. She began to believe that her grandfather might be trying to communicate with her, possibly using the mirror in the room as a portal, but viewers weren't convinced. It felt darker than that. Many commented that it could be something sinister pretending to be her grandfather. Things escalated when she decided to check inside her grandfather's old closet. What she found inside was beyond unsettling. An old photo of her great-grandparents, her grandmother's antique bassinet, a creepy clown doll with a rope and a disturbing laugh, and another broken doll stuffed in an old suitcase.
Throw it all away.
As many of us know, clown dolls already have a reputation for being unsettling. From then on, she started leaving the light on herself, not out of habit, but so she wouldn't get spooked by finding it mysteriously turned on again. She hadn't planned on making any paranormal content, and she thought that would be the end of it. But after being accused by some of faking everything, she decided to post a follow-up video.
Acá vengo, en teoría la luz tendría que estar prendida, como ayer cuando vine, que estaba prendida porque no la volví a apagar. Así que ahora vamos a ver con qué nos encontramos. Vamos a cerrar el garage. Muy bien.
Brad move.
Vamos a ver con
like,
qué nos encontramos. Igual esto no sé
It's
si está
pretty
bueno,
though. It's
no
a
sé si
pretty
estoy haciendo
house.
algún portal. Creo que va a ser el último video que hago.
But God, I don't think I could do
Porque
that. The
no
stress
está bueno
alone
estar
would
buscando
send
a
me.
las almas. En teoría tendría que estar la luz prendida. Ahí se escucha el gato de mi vecino. Ahí no hay luz. Así hay luz. Bueno, no me anda la living. Está como muy oscura la casa. Vamos a prender la luz porque me da un poquito de miedo hoy. Estoy como asustada. Ah, no te la puedo creer. ¿Y por qué se desenfoca? No sé. Pero la luz está apagada. Quiero ver si es que hay algún problema. Quiero ver si es que hay algún problema con la lamparita o algo. Ah, no, listo. Listo, buenísimo. Se apagó la luz. O sea, yo no la apagué. Claramente, no sé por qué está apagada.
This time, she deliberately left the light on before going out. And when she returned, she found it had been switched off. The light works normally in every other situation. It only behaves this way when she leaves the house. But that wasn't even the scariest part. The next morning, something terrifying happened.
Okay.
La luz sigue prendida. ¿Qué mierda es eso? Esto es joda. ¡Ay, la puta madre que lo parió!
Her daughter's toy, a cat that activates by pressing a button, suddenly turned on by itself, making noises and then moving just as she approached it. Some viewers thought it might have been motion activated, so she uploaded another follow-up video to prove that wasn't the case. And that's when things really gave people chills.
Quiero mostrar una cosa, porque después me van a decir que el gato tiene una
People are going to be doubters
para que
regardless.
camine o que haga miau.
Like, I agree, set it on fire. Like the insurance money. But like, people are always going to be skeptical because there's so much fake stuff out there.
O sea, si uno no lo aprieta, el gato no funciona. O sea, esto es real. Esto es real. No tiene nada, o sea, no tiene palanca, nada. Es solo si uno lo aprieta, que lo acabo de apretar.
She demonstrated that the toy only works when the button is pressed. Yet in the earlier video, it had reacted as she got closer,
That's so freaking
meowing
creepy.
and moving subtly.
So creepy.
Not like a normal activation, but more like a reaction. She also mentioned that although the closet was old, she had it restored, reorganized the room, and eventually threw out the creepy dolls.
She should have thrown out the creepy dolls the moment she had weird stuff going on. I would have been outie. Oh, of course you think it's a clown doll, bro. They have terrible reps. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Get out of my face.
as we've seen in other unsettling videos like this.
Oh yeah, that freaking thing.
I just heard knocking from the closet.
I'll throw that doll away. Oh, are we doing that video? Oh, I've seen that one too. We've seen a lot of these. We've seen this one, haven't we? I feel like we have. Ain't nothing there. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why, bro. I don't know why bro kept it. Keep it real what you do. That would be the first thing out! Its head turned.
At one point, you can even catch a glimpse of a pale figure with glowing eyes in the mirror's reflection. Whether or not that's just a trick of the light is up for debate. This next video comes from a real estate agent who captured something seriously unsettling while filming herself on camera. She was doing a video tour for some clients interested in purchasing the home she's selling. It's common for her to film personalized walkthroughs of properties that clients want to see. In this case, a few of them had requested to see what the house looked like at night. So, she arrived at the house in the evening and began filming her tour with a short introduction. But as she continues recording, she captures this.
Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this beautiful vintage 1962.
1962.
Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this vintage 1963 bungalow.
63. Ooh, yeah, the door. Girl, burn the house. Burn the house down! Burn it down!
I wouldn't stay there personally.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I personally would not ever stay there. I wouldn't even go back after this. I'd be like, someone else could sell that hunk of junk. I'm out.
Go ahead, do it again.
I'm outie. Why would she talk to it? Girl, why would you address it? What are you doing? Why would you do this? Why? Why?
Open this door.
Okay.
Go ahead, open this door. Open this door like you did the other one.
Why are you addressing it? Why would you do that? I don't see the vision.
Come on, just move a glass or something.
Is she crazy? It was built in 1963 and had a good run. It's burning time. Exactly.
Go ahead, do it again. I'm not scared.
Exactly. Do not engage. Don't interact with guests. Leave. You're not welcome here. Like, that's it. Leave. You're not welcome here. That's all it should be. Is that the fire alarm? I hope she sent this to the client.
Spooked by what she saw, the realtor bolts out of the house in a full-blown panic. According to her, something extremely bizarre took place. But there's more. On her second viewing of the video, before the door even opens, something else can be seen. This detail went completely unnoticed the first time.
And my day was fully booked with showings of this vintage 1963 bungalow.
If you look closely, one of the portraits hanging on the wall appears to change. The face in the photo darkens subtly. And just a few seconds later, it shifts back to normal. The realtor said she hadn't noticed this at all during filming. But if she had, she probably would have run out even faster. Interestingly, she had already visited the house earlier that same day and said she felt uneasy even then. While showing the property to a couple of clients, some of the doors reportedly started opening by themselves. Whether or not she plans to continue listing the house is still unknown.
We have got to the point
Oh
where
my
literally anybody can
God.
build a fully working app.
Girl, it's time to go. Oh, we've seen this one with the ambulance guy. It's this one. It's this way. I want the story behind this.
This video comes from the TikTok page Hockey First. What's eerie about this account is that they recently began live streaming. And during one of those live streams, viewers witnessed something bizarre. A person is seen descending what looks like a never-ending staircase, with lights constantly flickering on and off by themselves.
Good night, Galahad. Thank you for coming in. Run, dude. Go to home, please. Me too, dude. Can you go up? Or do you have to go down? Just scoot on your butt on the way down. This is gonna be the last video we watch, and then we're gonna go raid somebody.
The individual continues walking down the stairs for an extended period, yet never seems to get any closer to the bottom. Occasionally, strange things occur. At one point, the staircase even shifts over to the left side.
What the frick?
But perhaps the most unsettling moment happens when a figure dressed in an all-black cloak appears on the stairs,
Run.
slowly following the man recording, almost as if he's being chased.
Dude, just go. Dude, run. Why are you watching him?
Some viewers claimed it might be a simulation, but that theory was challenged when people noticed the man's visible body and legs, as well as some faint talking in the background. Others suggested it could just be a clever loop, but the subtle changes and variations throughout the stream make that hard to confirm. The entire thing closely resembles the horror game SCP-087, which features a similar, dark, and seemingly endless staircase. So, what do you think? Is this a genuine creepy phenomenon caught live, or just a well-executed illusion? Let me know your thoughts. A man named Valente works as a nurse at a hospital.
Okay, alright guys, that's gonna do it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. I appreciate every single one of you guys for being here with me tonight and every other night that you guys are here. Thank you guys for bearing with me through the internet issues I've been having, and I hope we get them resolved soon. But regardless, we're gonna go raid somebody, hopefully make their night a little bit better. Sleep well. You guys stay fantastic, and I will see you guys tomorrow.